We'll see what happens here. Yeah, it says we're live. But it's black screen.
I'm blinded right now.
Okay, there we go. That shows we're up.
Yeah.
Now does Twitch show we're up? Yep, Twitch shows we're up.
Woot. I love the C64 you got in there.
My mic is a little hot, it says.
Yeah, I just got the
notifications. It's pretty good.
All right, so I think we're live.
Yeah, let me kick down the brightness on this thumb.
Okay, so anybody who's watching will notice that this is not Divinity Original Sin, even though that was what it was labeled as. We had one of our players, Leah Crow, had a electrical storm-induced computer problem that cropped up at the last minute. So we don't want to go ahead without her, so we're going to do something else instead. So in this case, we've got Black Star playing some Commodore 64 games in emulation, which we did well, it was a couple of years ago, because I played a few, including Coronis Rift, which is the game I wanted to play, because I still think that game is cool.
Yeah, there was a bunch of old school ones. Check out those streams. Yeah, in fact, I actually at some point, we were actually doing Commodore 60 Fun where we did Aliens, which I actually have on here, which was awesome, but we didn't want to do that again. But here's one that I did get a chance to play around with and actually test, and it did work, because again, I am brand new to this emulator. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but apparently it's working. And this is actually an old game called Mission Impossible or Impossible Mission. I forget which.
I think it's Impossible Mission because it's the opposite of the TV show.
The opposite of the TV show.
And doesn't have anything to do with the TV show at all. Not related to the TV show.
None. But it does have a unique opening, which people have actually used on soundboards and everything, where you hear a disembodied voice say, "Stay a while, stay forever." And we wanted to actually get that in there, but I was tweaking around with settings. In fact, I got it to full screen, so at least, you could be able to see what's going on. But it's now widescreen, which the original was not. So
so that's the wrong aspect ratio, right?
But yeah, it's the wrong aspect ratio, but it's correct for the interwebs.
Or does it? But you remember the Commodore 64 actually had a thick border around the whole screen.
It did. And
this may actually be the correct aspect ratio with the borders, or
it might be. Not. I don't know.
I was going to say if the widescreen is manipulating the image, like stretching it.
Yeah, I think sideways. It is. I think it's stretched horizontally.
It doesn't look bad.
Nope. But the gist of it is basically you're going through this multi-layered facility. It's a side, platformer type game with a character with no weapons. All you can do is jump and run. And you basically have all these different rooms where there are items you have to search, where to search you're looking for codes and keys and special control options for the computers, where you can actually reset the lift functions or temporarily disable the lethal robots in the room. And the whole idea is that if you get within proximity of them, they will either zap you with their electric beams, or if you touch them, either reaction on them will actually disintegrate you. So as you can see, I have these lifts that I can control and move up and down. And as you can see, each robot behaves and reacts in different ways. So you're not sure exactly which one is doing what until you get close to it. So either he'll just stare at me intently, or he will in fact zap me. And because searching, as you see I'm pushing forward, I'm searching, this is a lift reset control. You can only use them once. So if I disable the robots temporarily or reset the lifts, once I use that code, that's all I've got. There's nothing else I can do. So if I drop down here, it's funny because the items are all different.
Hi, Bull.
Old school things. Hey, Bull. How's it going?
Hey, Bull.
Like this is a giant cigarette machine, which was weird. Nobody has them anymore. Oh.
It looks like you just picked up that giant cigarette machine.
Yeah, it did. It's really funny. Like here's a desk. This takes forever to search. I'm waiting for this robot to come get me. Okay, there's a map piece. And once you have the map pieces, what's really funny is that another level of the actual game is you have to manipulate the images to reorient them so that they're all correct to assemble the puzzle. And as you go through the facility, you get these different rooms via elevators.
This game came out in 1984. The animations are pretty good.
Oh, it's not bad. It really is not, you know? So yeah, so as we can see, the different colored rooms have different styles. And see, now that was a temporary sleep for woo! Oh, and there I died. For disabling the robots. Does that sound great?
That was great. I've never heard a synthesized scream before.
Oh yeah, they're funny. So yeah,
And
so now the trick for this is I've got to figure out a way to get on top of this with the elevators in the right positions so I can get to that upper level up over there, as well as jumping to this other piece up over here without getting killed. And I have a feeling that once I touch that robot, he is going to mess me up. But sadly, most of the time, a lot of these things, when yeah, see if I go up here. Yep, see, zap. He'll disintegrate me. So
and it's a one-hit kill.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I think
if you touch them, they'll kill you.
Yeah, this is an old arcade style game, so there's no, like, you don't have health, you don't have hit points, you basically have lives, you know, so anything that happens to you is a death.
Yep.
And death means starting the current screen over. Because there's also no save points. I think this one uses like checkpoint codes or something.
Yep. And sadly, all that was not worth it. There wasn't anything worth salvaging.
Do you want me to see if I can do a squeeze on the image and kind of... Oh, actually, you know what? Stop there. Stop there, because I can use this grid. I can maybe try to eyeball...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you can fix the orientation on it.
Yeah, make the rectangulars just square. That's great. Great thinking.
Woo!
Ah!
Yeah, so you can manipulate it on your end. So hopefully the aspect
Right,
ratio will be closer.
Better.
Better?
Like, I don't think that's...
yeah, I mean,
I don't think that's exactly right either, but...
Nah, I mean, I could dig through the settings. I mean, for intents and purposes, we had no plans on doing any of this today. This is literally just something I was messing with the other day. Yeah, Bull says, yeah, Narc is a bit hot on the mic compared to the others.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Hey, we'll play around with Narc's mic.
Okay, that should be better.
Give me candy or give me death.
Okay, so that one doesn't look like it's... Yeah, so these ones are following, and they're following at different speeds.
They don't seem to
after me.
care much to zap you when you're on the lift.
Well, see, some of them do, some of them don't, and you won't know until you actually run across them. Oh yeah, it's funny. You gotta play around with the timings, and you gotta play around with sneaking behind them at some point, and or getting to the item before they will come and kill you. Oh, jeez, run away. See? Sometimes they turn around at the worst possible time. Oh, see, now there was a piece. That was actually worth it.
Do the searches, the search bars save when you need to not search, or when you search, you're committed?
No, you can actually disengage.
That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump that far.
No, R2, no.
Hey, see, if you're too close and try to jump, you'll get killed that way too. And if you die too often, the game will actually end. So, and of course, sometimes they just sneak up behind you. And now this is actually a searchable computer because it's facing a different orientation. You see that? Okay, now that was a math piece, and that was actually worth it. Is he going to follow me? Yeah, he is going to follow me, but he's only going it so fast. But he does turn immediately. Okay, that one was worth it. So now the trick will be to get him over here. Give me the maximum time looking, and nothing there, so that wasn't worth it.
Of course, you would have the R2 colors, blue and white.
Of course.
Candy.
It's gonna take forever. Oh, and it wasn't worth it. Okay, and there's no other way out of this room, so that's a dead end. All right, down to the next level. But I can remember spending gobs of time trying to just even figure out how this game worked, because there was no instructions, there was no guides, there was literally just the box art and whatever instructions that came with it, and that was it. And you had to spend your time, energy, and effort troubleshooting, stopping, going, figuring out. And as soon as I go up this elevator, one of these guys is going to zap me, I just know it.
Now, when we initially started this, the level design was different. Is this kind of like a roguelike, where things are randomized every game?
I think to a certain extent,
Some of the rooms
or it
might
could be, yeah, the rooms might be,
randomized.
yeah, in different orders or sequences or whatnot. Oh, nope, too close. So yeah, I may want to use one of my codes here. So temporarily disable robots. The hard part is you go, oh, there's another code that I got. See, the hard part is they will come back
Searching
alive. I'm in the middle of searching. Come on. Okay.
Oh, come on, it's just a lamp. How can that hold a painting?
Well, it's an image. You really don't know how big the image actually is. But here, now this is a middle elevator, so now there's a whole nother shaft of different rooms to either sides. So that connects to that room up over there and leads off to this one. And being older, at least you have a little bit more options for being methodical. But, you know, doing this back when you were younger, this was terribly challenging, remembering which rooms went where, what robots did what, timings and when they don't shoot.
So that one doesn't really care where you are. He just zaps for a duration, then turns, and then zaps.
Correct. See, now there I got too close. And the sad part is that one is literally the only elevator that's the way down. Now, does that one just go on continuously, or is it only when I'm down? Oh, yeah, see, it's only when I'm down there. So the moment if I try to go down, if I were to use that other shaft, he'd end up zapping me. Oh, see, and he turned.
Hi, Leah!
Oh, is Leon?
Oh, no. I said Leah. Remember when she got zapped by that probe? That's kind of what this reminds me of.
Really? I don't know. I'm not bald, so, you know. Oh, I know. Let's see if I can go over this guy. Now, see, he's going to start zapping the moment I come down here, so I'm going to have to fake him out. Yep, see? Right. Okay. Now, this guy I can search. He doesn't move. Oh! Doesn't move. But it doesn't help when I go into it.
You just walked right into that one.
I did.
No one's getting to this fireplace. I would not expect this level of variety in terms of robot behaviors when they just move, turn around, and zap.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, the timing for this is completely unforgiving. Though I will say I do love the fact that it actually works fine with this controller. It feels very nice, you know? I certainly remember playing this with the old-style joysticks that Narc and I had, which was far more difficult to get something with some finesse. Yeah, I'm just old, so my timing is not the greatest. Let's see if we can get over this guy again. There we go. Let's see if I can not get too close again. There we go. Okay. And fireplaces also take forever to search. And it wasn't worth it. See, so literally the whole time I went down here was completely not worth it.
And that's death at the lower left.
Yep. And, well, it's actually death as soon as I go up over here, because this robot... Actually, here, do I have another code?
Here we go.
I think I have another code. Yep. Just make my life a little easier.
Right. I got everybody on cam now, so
Yay!
I've done a
Cool
quick and
setup there,
dirty
Narc.
Rift Tracks Live setup.
Love it.
This is the game that doesn't end. I'm surprised there's so much empty gap space in between this. Usually there's dozens and dozens of rooms in between these.
I think maybe these games just seemed old, seemed bigger when we were younger.
Probably, but it's just of the game I was testing out earlier on yesterday. There was just way more rooms over on the side. Now, see this little ball over here? This is also one that will touch and electrocute you. And here's a little funny thing. If you were to go and actually push him down, which I can do, if I push him on the screen.
Off the screen?
I can. Unfortunately, he will come right back up at the top and make it nearly impossible for me to do anything.
He'll come up through the top when you push him all the way down the bottom?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
weird.
where'd he go?
Now, the cool thing, when he touches the robot, he disappears.
Oh, neat.
So the idea is that you want to draw him into the line of the other robots.
What was the name
and then he will be gone off the map.
What was the name of the inflatable ball in Prisoner?
Oh, in the Prisoner.
Chaser. What was it called?
Oh, damn! I used to know that. You should know that more than me.
I know. I should. I don't. I should look it up.
Never watched The Prisoner myself.
Oh, David was a big fan as a kid.
You're gonna lose your film TV nerd card if you don't.
I know.
No, you really should though.
I know. Well, getting old. Oh, this is a tough one. In fact, this actually I think is the room we need to go with the exit. I think that's what the blue bit is. So do I have a code to shut up the robots?
I also just I love how laughably abstracted this is. Because 2D platform is a very standard kind of thing, but that looks like what was that, a desk or a bed? Like these are on platforms that are supposedly attached to the wall, suspended in the air, and patrolled by a single robot. Like what are we even supposed to think we're looking at here?
Right.
And that blue box, it looked like a hallway.
Gaming. Yep.
Okay, so let me catch up with chat. Deca says, I used to play the original Descent on keyboard and 3-button joystick. I also played a lot of Descent while I was working at the newspaper in Lowell, and that was the game that I wanted to get that. You remember that controller that was called the Space Orb 360?
Oh, yeah.
They was supposed to be like this 3D trackball thing, like if the center of a controller was a trackball with buttons on the outside of it.
I remember that.
I wanted one of that primarily to play Descent because it just felt like Descent on a standard bricks, like the original Nintendo style game controller just didn't seem appropriate.
Oh my god, I remember this controller.
Yeah, there you go. See the big ball, and then you had the buttons, and it actually, it looks like a standard console controller. It looks about the same size as the Duke controller for the Xbox.
So does the ball just rotate left and right? What's going on there?
You would grab the ball in your right hand and use the buttons on your left, and it was so basically you could move not just in it basically was like an analog joystick.
Don't run too far. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be doomed on that one. So let's move on.
I
see if there's anything
I
else.
can see that now.
Okay. So as far as getting through, the only other option I have is literally crosses either this one or the room at the top, which is going to suck. I don't think I have a reset code for this one. So let's try the top room. Cheat. This isn't gonna be fun. Going down that way. I can't jump up over there.
There's the cover art for the game.
Yeah, I know.
I guess
right?
the guy.
Yep. You're mirrored, so you're facing the right way. So it's kind of.
Yeah.
Sorry. It has the pictures of the robots.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get through here without a reset. Okay, so I still had one. As soon as I get up over here, this guy's gonna kill me.
They made a sequel starring Michael J. Fox.
Yep, he's gonna zap me. Damn it.
They also, I guess, re-released this in 2007 for PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, PSP, Nintendo Wii.
No. Darn.
Jeez, Marion, playing this on DS would be very unique indeed.
I don't know if they changed it for these releases though, or whether it's just a straight up, port.
That synthesized scream, I love it.
Isn't it great? I don't know if I can make that jump. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, I can! Yay! Phew. Okay, so at least I can get to the other side that way. But man, that's a challenge. Okay, well, I guess I want to see about getting to that third elevator shaft. The last one I had, I did not have these lateral tactical problems. Oh boy, here comes the ball.
Destroy him, my robots.
Yeah.
How's that robot going to destroy anything? He's like hanging out in the middle of the room on this one platform.
Yeah, the Nintendo DS one definitely looks like
See, he comes
an
back from the
updated
top.
game in question.
Oh yeah, I think though if you had gone,
don't!
oh no. I think what you want to do is you want to lure him into that robot.
Yes, I know.
No. Ah! It's
No.
over. This has become Marble Madness.
Yeah, there you go. Make that go up and okay. I think if you made it go up and then walked left, then he would have followed you up and left across the screen into that robot from below. Because it seems like they can float above the robot without dying, but if he's trying to cross to you.
Oh, look at these spazzy one. Oh, jeebus. He's creeping.
He only
up on
moves.
me.
He only moves when you move. Oh wait, no. Okay, no.
Well, no,
I
he's
guess not.
taking a sweet time. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna start over on the other side of the room.
Yeah. Ooh, candy. Would you like some candy?
I would.
And
Let's see if he's gonna zap me. Yeah, he's gonna come over. Okay, he's pre-programmed, so I should be able to get. Okay, nothing. Was it worth it?
Nothing.
that's the second
Tra-la-la.
candy machine we've gotten nothing. I have no control.
There he goes.
I keep eating and eating.
Eating and eating. Is he gonna travel?
This
No,
is
he's
my
gonna stay
bet.
there. Okay,
Aw.
cool. No, this is good. That way I can actually search the thing. And there's nothing to search.
That is a laughably incompetent security robot right there. I mean, that is just.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Do you know? Well, you know what's funny? You know what these robots remind me? You guys remember that movie with Tom Selleck way back in the day?
Yeah.
In 1984 called Runaway.
Yes.
These
Runaway
reminds me of the
spider
security robots. Yeah, that he ended up beating to death with a chair in. Let's see. Do I? Have enough
Those
time
were
to search
scarier
that?
though. These seemed like they've
they
got
were.
invisible walls, like they've got they've got invisible fencing keeping them in like small dogs.
Oh, the most scary one was the spiders, though.
Oh,
The
no.
spiders.
Oh, he's got turbo mode.
Oh yeah, no, he speeds up as soon as he sees you, but he doesn't
Yeah,
go.
but it's very
until he's
forgiving
ready.
that you don't have to restart the search though.
Thank goodness. Otherwise, it'd be in trouble. Oh, nothing there. Not even worth it.
Nothing, eh?
Nothing.
Runaway.
Yep.
Jerry
Yep, that's-
Goldsmith's most electrical soundtrack ever.
Not most electronic, most electrical.
Oh Jesus!
Shoot.
I'm sorry. That guy really scared me there for a second. What is he doing? Wow,
Whoa.
cocaine's
Figure
a hell
eights.
of a drug, kids. And to be honest, though, I mean, when did you get a chance to see Gene Simmons as the
Cool.
character that he was? Insane,
What's in the-
techno murderer.
What's in the wide carriage printer at the bottom? I bet you that's got something good. It's probably got a spreadsheet on it.
Well, the sad part is it's going to take me forever to rip those little, corrugated, perforated edges. Man, how am I going to get through this? Actually, were the robots? Oh, see, I don't have one. I don't have a code for the robots. And I don't. If I have one, I don't want to mess up the lifts. The one in the bottom there is absolutely freaking out.
I
But this
think if
one
you
with the figure eight-
if you drop down one level just as that thing is heading backwards. Well, I meant
Oh.
drop, not jump, but okay. All right, actually that works even better than my idea. So you go ahead.
That works too.
Yeah.
Oh,
With all these
nothing.
stunts,
Nothing,
I'm surprised
nothing?
this isn't a Mission Impossible game because
Oh, no,
I
no,
could
I
see
fell
Tom
on the other one.
Cruise pulling. Ah!
I thought I could have
Never mind.
gotten on the other one. Yeah. Oh, actually, here. Let's see if I can. Yeah. See that one? Shit. Jukes back like that. Really.
He doesn't go
fast.
fast to the right though. See, he only speeds to the left, so you could probably.
No. Yeah. See,
Oh, well,
I
okay.
wanted to dodge the ball. I gotta get over there when he jumps down, but he shoots fast to the left. Yeah. See, this is one of those rooms where I want to use a disable code. So I'll
Well,
save that
maybe
room for
maybe there's
later.
one. You got another room to go to, right? Yeah.
I've got not even halfway through the whole facility yet. Okay, this is the only elevator, which means I gotta go through both of these groups. Okay, is he gonna shoot? No, he's not. Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot over him again. Oh, we got a giant bookshelf. Okay, he doesn't go past the desk. Oh, sleep code. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so you can use that in that last
Ask
room
and
you
you
were in.
shall
Right?
receive.
Yes. Okay, and that was a puzzle piece. I, for the life of me, still have not figured out, like, how to do the puzzles.
If
Yeah, this
was
is another
Mario,
one of
you
those
just run across
Games that
that.
like we never ever finished.
Nope. Oh,
See,
darn.
and now,
I
yeah,
now
now
can't
you
get
need
up
to
there.
reset the platform. Well, you know what? You could just take the sleep code back to the other room, and then come back to this one afterwards and search the easy chair.
No, no. Oh, darn. Well, you know, there's also killing yourself. That works too.
Okay,
I like how
but
it
do
freezes you
now,
in position.
you don't lose your puzzle piece, right?
No,
So
no, but strangely enough, the interface, yeah, for the controls, for the game controls, I think in this full screen mode, I don't have access to the lower third on this, so I may have to figure out how to reorient it because there's a whole
Okay.
lot of
yeah,
under
because you
button
can save
controls
scum
for
it. Yeah,
orienting
you can
things.
save scum it. You've got save states, so
Yeah.
you can make saves as many as you want in the emulator.
How about
Okay.
rewind? Is that in the emulator?
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
I don't think they have that, but they do have like unlimited saves.
Ah, no, no, no.
I think that's my favorite death pose yet.
Oh, there's all kinds. Yeah, all in the whole orientation of you spinning around through the air. You can die at any instant.
And just like Tom Cruise, this guy did do all his own stunts. Oh,
I'll never get tired of that. That is so amazing. I love it.
Oh, why do you think we've been playing this game since '84? Ah, come on! I had that. I had that.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I don't think that couch is going to be worth it because the tragedy would be going through all of that and having nothing be there.
Found nothing.
Yep. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, these are the scary ones.
oh, see, these are the
These
Spec Ops grunts.
Yeah,
Right.
these are the Spec Ops robots, and that desk and those bookshelves and the couch, they're all gonna take forever to search. Oh boy, this is
That
gonna,
poor
this
one
is
on
gonna
the
suck.
top is so confused. He doesn't know what to do.
Well, you still have a sleep code, right?
I do. I want to avoid it if I can.
I don't know. This seems like a good room to use it in.
No, see, every time you think you're just about to make the ledge, it's like, nope, it's just a pixel away, and you're gonna.
Is
Typical
there any-
flashback controls?
Is there? I forget. Is there fall damage here? Like, can you drop all the way from the first to the bottom without dying, or?
No,
Nothing.
Oh, geez, at me! Oh man, I thought he wouldn't do it.
Okay.
I seem to recall him zapping in that direction for no particular reason. The timing was just.
Oh, it was impeccable. No, I thought at the level I was at, it wouldn't trigger him, but apparently so. No, there isn't technically fall damage. Oh, seriously? My hand reached
I
out and
placed
touched
my
him in the head.
hand on the robot.
And not even the front of the robot, the back of him. I mean, literally like tapping him on the shoulder, and that was lethal.
The guy has a robot army. Why doesn't he just conquer the world with them? They're so random and unpredictable.
Nothing. Yep. See, totally not worth it. Okay, so where you go? Wait, whoa. Okay, my controller's freaking out. What the heck? My controller completely freaked out there. What happened? That was not me. Am I gonna get in range?
No worries.
No, it just kept going left. Now watch. As soon as I jump over this guy, he's gonna kill. Yep, I can't jump over him from there. He's gonna kill me. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. What's the point of
this?
He keeps
looking at you.
Yep. Okay, now he's just teasing me. Okay, so that's
Does
a
this
lift.
bug you? Okay. I'm just searching the couch.
Ah, okay, puzzle piece. All right, so that makes it worth it. Can I jump up over there and get over this guy? I wonder if I can. I think I can. Yes, I can. Whoa! Oh, no! All right, well, okay, this works too.
Well, there's our fall damage question.
I know.
Or answer.
Well, see, the thing is, I can't jump over this guy, so I've literally got to go over him to get to this lift anyway, so that actually worked out. So now I just got to
so now you need to go up to the left
here.
And then up to the right.
Ah, no.
Can you do that? Oh, no, you can't jump that, right?
No, I can't. Darn it. Oh man, I think I'm gonna need a reset. Can I even get up there again?
No, you need to use the lift on the bottom left.
I gotta use the...
Because you can jump from that level on the left to the one on the far left and then back.
Oh, that was close. Too bad there's not a jump and grab ledge and climb up.
Nope. Darn it. I might just take the win.
You can survive that jump, though. I think it's just timing. You can
totally
survive
think I can. I have no doubt of that. I just lack the skills. Oh man, there's one lift in the middle, and I know as soon as I get up to that lift in the middle and go up one, that robot's gonna kill me. Nope. Yeah, the spacing on that is not conducive in this room. Oof, okay. Nope. The spacing, it's literally too close. And of course I lost my code there, so... Oh, this room might be tough. And there's a throughway on the bottom that I can get through, but that literally means I would have to jump each one of those things perfectly. Yipe. Nope.
Pixel perfect?
I have a feeling I could lose this whole game right here. Alright, let's try some other rooms first before we go back to that one. Oh man. Okay, I vaguely remember this one. See if I can get through.
Oh, that looks impossible. Unless you disable them.
Ah, there we go. No, strangely enough, you travel farther than you would normally think that you could. But the problem is that you literally have to be, your feet have to be in just the right position. Yep, for it to work. Either to stay up or to get across. There we go. See, that actually was almost too far. Okay, that was worth it. That was a puzzle piece.
You like he took his time turning around.
He's got a weird pattern, this one. Oh, nothing here. And this one, I don't even think that I could even chance it without a code.
Nope. I mean, I wouldn't chance it. Tom Cruise wouldn't chance it.
Nope.
Sure he would.
All his running in the world wouldn't save him from that robot. Ugh. So both of those are in trouble. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that had a piece. As soon as I get down here, this robot's gonna try and kill me. I just know it. Get through here? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. Okay, that was worth it. Okay, what about this guy? This guy's gonna try to kill me, yep. Okay, that didn't have anything. So now the question is, can I get to the ones whoop, in the middle at all? Nah, see, as soon as I jump over there... Yeah, I have time to land, I don't have time to search. Okay, do I have a code?
At least you got time to escape.
Yeah. No, I don't have a code. Can I get the bottom ones? No, see, I don't think I can get the bottom ones either. So I still have a few more in here I can search. Jeebish. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna get that middle shelf? Oh man, that's gonna be a tough one. And that fireplace is gonna take forever. That wasn't even worth it. Okay. How am I gonna get up to that middle one? There's no lift over on the other side. I'm literally gonna have to time this jump just right, and I know I'm gonna land on the robot.
It's weird. I just want to tell you, just jump up from below it and climb up, and that's not a thing in this game.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to drop down. That's what it is. I'm literally gonna... Yeah, see, this robot over here is following me. Robot. Jump. That's how you do it.
What was that? Did that scream just happen?
It's
No,
basically...
I just added it to the soundboard.
Oh, okay. I was...
Oh, man. I'm gonna need a lift reset.
Fall silently, or else you give him satisfaction.
And by lift reset, I mean the suicide.
Same difference, right?
Well, it's the cheating way to do it. You know what I mean? It's either I can use a code or I can use a death. I just have a feeling that there's going to be, at some point, I'm going to use one too many and then the game's just going to end. And you're going to hear a horrible, maniacal laugh and then I'll have to restart the whole thing. Hey! Oh, look at that. I'm a gamer. And it wasn't worth it. Okay. And now we're on the other side. Yay.
That's one thing Prince of Persia and Flashback would not carry over.
Okay, I'm confused. The whole right side of the... Yeah, I'm sorry, the whole facility should be the entire bottom, unless I goof something. There's no other way on the other sides of these? That can't be right. Oh no, yeah, there's one on this side. Okay, I just didn't go over there. Okay. This is gonna suck.
Oh, you can get over there, it's just not practical.
Well, see, it's the spacing. It's... I have to scoot this over, I know I'm gonna fall.
How the heck do you get up there? Oh, the lift. Okay. I see the lift.
There we go. Phew. There's another one. Yeah, see, it wasn't showing the pass-through at the bottom of the map. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not right, because the facility should go this entire section.
Deca says pre-Wilhelm scream, except it really isn't, because this game is 84, so you're already after the first ironic insertion of Wilhelm scream, which, as far as we know, is what is Star Wars, right? It's the first,
Oh no, Wilhelm scream was in the 50s. It was in a Western.
First ironic insertion. I mean, like it was a sound library. It was used. It was the guy who it was Ben Burt who did the sound editing on Star Wars who decided, won't it be funny if I dig up this old thing that got used a lot in these other movies and stuck it in here for the heck of it, and then all the way up to him actually having a cameo in Jedi, where he imitates the scream himself as he falls to his death. Yeah.
I may have to go over this guy.
Notice the scream only follows falling deaths. I guess when you get incinerated by electrocuting robot, you don't get a chance to scream. Although you do freeze, your body does freeze in midair, which is interesting.
Maybe that's like a super slow-mo showing you disintegrating slowly when it's instantaneous in real motion.
I love that you're searching the speakers in a home stereo system here. This is what we're looking at.
I'm wondering how I'm going to get this bookshelf over here. Yeah.
Still, I think these robots would be better at cleaning up the floors than my Drobos.
Do you have a Drobo?
Oh, my parents got them all over their house.
I think you mean a Roomba, right?
Roomba! I'm sorry. Roomba.
Yeah, because Drobo's...
Because the Drobo was like a hard drive thing, right? It was the...
Yeah.
Oh, yes. The... I remember. Yes, the
Roomba. Yeah, careful. Your Roomba's spying on you.
Oh, they still make those.
Zapping me.
I don't think those still existed.
Of people on toilets.
What are you talking about, the Drobo or the Roomba?
Yeah, the Drobos still exist. I didn't think they still made them. But it looks like they do.
At least with these robots, you don't need to lift up all the chairs and pick up all the stuff from the
see, that was
things.
That's as many deaths as I get.
How many was that?
I have no idea. Well, I did 300 points better than the last time I tried.
7 passwords.
So, yay.
No puzzles solved.
That is an odd number of lives.
Well, I didn't actually play around with the puzzle aspect yet, because when you look at the photos, you can actually manipulate and reorient them, and I'll do all kinds of fun stuff and whatnot. Okay, do we want to try this again, or do we want to try something else?
Try something else. Do you want to try Firestart, or you got something else hanging around?
Oh, we could try Project Firestart. It's just that for the loading and whatnot, I don't know if it would allow me to do it. Okay, the controls for... Oh, see, it's trying to load this up again. Okay. Now, for controls, okay, keyboard. I'm on that. So, let's see. I'm literally wiping through my keyboard to try and see if there's any buttons that'll do anything. Oh, hello. Okay, see, yeah, this now, actually, wait a minute, do I have control over, yes. Okay, so see, if you actually had the different images and whatnot, you could actually, yeah, go through the image selected, snooze, and you could actually go through each of the different functions on it for manipulating or doing things with them. But, of course, I don't have any images on them. Yep, correct orientation. You listen to the phone. You would actually call in to see if you have enough puzzle pieces to solve it or not, and it actually has phone and dial sound effects in there. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Calling into control on the banana phone.
Yep. Oh, that's great. I'm just wondering what did I push to get that? I literally was just wiping the keyboard with my hands. I may have to like force quit this and start over.
Probably.
Well, see, the full screen option that said to like just hit the escape button and whatnot, and I don't know if it's a function key that's working differently. No, that doesn't seem to want to do that. And oh, hello. Okay, that's page up. Page up reset it. See, this is what happens when you're like totally blind and don't know how to run your emulator.
But yeah, this looks like a completely different startup from the initial 2 levels it starts that we've seen in this game. So it does look random.
Okay, so Project Firestart. Yeah, we started doing this one. The question is the multi-disc function.
Oop, wow, that was loud. Okay.
Yeah, they got all this schizophrenic cracked type stuff, you know, for all the people that cracked these games back in the day. I love the drive sound effects though. Oh, I think your scaling is a little off because because of the 4x3 on the border. That's great. Yeah, that's better.
At least we don't have a kid whispering, "Challenge everything."
Oh, here we're gonna get scary, danger, evil, nasty thing. This is what we're gonna get. Maybe I should have set the silence function on.
That's fine.
I just hope it'll let me load up the other drives, because that's what it was freaking out with the other day. But man, I love this game. There are reviews on it that people say it is still terrifying today.
Prometheus, come in. Are you running away in a straight line?
Dark Samus. Ooh.
And did this come out before or after the C64 Aliens game?
C64
has to be after,
Aliens
right?
Was 86. Well, it was very derivative of the original Alien and certain Star Trek elements for spaceship designs.
But also very much the cinematic aspirations right here with the soundtrack coming in and the I directed this. I'm the director.
It's either the year before
game.
or year after. I want to say maybe year after. Maybe 87? Because the other one was 86.
Let me look it up.
In fact, there was a C64 Aliens game that I hadn't played yet. I had played the
yeah, there's another one.
The cinema one.
Different from the one we had.
Yeah. I was thinking of trying that. Oh, 88.
Okay, this is later.
It was
this is
after.
later. This
it was
is
2 years after.
This is 88. Wikipedia calls it 89, but they're obviously wrong because that clearly says 88.
It could have been regional releases. You know, a lot of times these things were in different countries and different spots. I love it. 2061.
I think we'll make it.
I don't think I will. You have fun. But yeah, look at the nacelles in the ship. I mean, is that not the Star Trek ripoff? There's actually a great view from the inside. It looks literally like the Enterprise. It's the Prometheus as opposed to a Prometheus. Did you hear? They come in 6-packs.
That's going to make our Star Trek series different. We're going to say the Enterprise instead of Enterprise.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Well, it used to be USS Enterprise, and then they just started changing it arbitrarily.
Pike used to say United Spaceship Enterprise.
Well, yeah.
Only because divided spaceships cannot fly. Uquenque. They're just taunting little kids who are like, how the hell do you say that word?
Now, it's funny. I was going to make Narc play this simply because this guy's outfit is black with the green stripe as opposed to black with the red stripe.
Oh, I was hoping that was a multicolored logo to say, hey, it's an old Apple machine.
No, this is way too advanced for Apple II.
Rebel Assault has this animation like crazy. Still frame of a person, integrated digitally, and just animate their mouth features.
Yeah, it's even derivative. It's even derivative of what we're doing in Alien and Aliens. Go to the bridge, set self-destruct.
Totally. So, get the hell out of there.
It's the only way to be sure.
Mm-hmm. I love how he says, yeah, don't take a gun that fires bullets. You got to use a little blasters so you don't, pulse lasers so you don't blow a hole in the ship.
You may also pack harsh language.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy I think he is? Malkovich from Metroid? Oh, I don't know. Yes, I authorize you to use power bombs.
See you at the party, Ricka! They got the static right. This is going to ask me to load up another disc, and I won't be able to do it full screen now. Oh, no, there we go.
SSF Exis.
Exis. Mm-hmm. I think.
Press spacebar.
Press spacebar to play.
Of course I want to play.
They put so much effort into that intro. They're like, do you want to see it again? Do you, huh?
Well, for all those people who are loading up their VCR tapes to record it for their buddies, yeah, you may want to.
We did do that, though.
Yes, we did. Okay,
there you go. There's your...
Yeah, see, disc 1 is supposed to be in there. Okay, I did it once. Let me see if I can, I don't know, Alt-Tab out of this. Oh, wait, hello. Okay. I have some actual screens here. No. Okay, there's my OBS. There's this.
Was there not an option just to tell it to mount all the discs? Because you can tell the emulator to pretend like you got 3 1571s and just mount them all like you had 3 physical drives.
But see, again, I hadn't set this thing up.
Yeah, I think the idea is to tell it to mount all those drives before you even start the game, so that it should basically just say, hey, press the button if this disc is in, and it's already in, so it'll just go.
Okay, use hardware full screen modes as opposed to what? Software full screen modes? Automatic full screen from File Explorer. I'm gonna set this to never. Maybe I can get my controls back. Nope, guess not. Oh, hello. Well, I can't go to the website. It's not secure. Let's see. Profile, content, bed media. Remember, kids, if you're going to play with your emulators, read the instructions in full. Dark mode kicked on, so yay. Tip of the day. Auto start. Playback. Use 9. Temporary action. No. Copy. Full screen. Okay.
Can't we just use the actual discs? Does anyone have any lying around?
No. See, well, you have the ROMs. I mean, I have the old school ROMs and everything. So the thing is that the controls for this, I have a feeling, are be great if it was just F for full screen. No, that'd be too easy.
I was just watching this past week like videos on channels of people who they instead of using emulation, they're building new parts Commodore 64s. Like, you can buy boards and populate them and get them to run based on like new parts you can available now. And I guess the things that are missing were something like the keyboards. So like there's a company that just specializes in selling you the keycaps for those computers, because it's the only part that you can't get authentically, because those are specific for those computers and not for anything else.
Add these in here by dragging and dropping? No. Oh, see, it keeps wanting to go to the website for that, because I guess that's what the link for that is. Systems, games. Yeah, and it had like a bunch of these things like already included, but none of those and everything I had actually looked or seen before. The only other ones that I had in here was for recently played and auto start.
Well, if you just want to go to something else, like if you just want to go and load up some ones that are only 1 discs, just so we don't end up with this problem, that's fine.
Well, this is paused. Well, excellent. Let me see if I can force quit this puppy.
How many discs did Aliens have?
I think it was just 1 or 2. Hey, actual desktop. Okay. All right. So I think I should be able to just close that. Okay. Now if I fire this thing up again. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go. Details, extras, config, TSC. No turbo in these things with any help whatsoever. Ooh, Swift Link, 232. Media floppies. Yeah, I think we use the 71. Yeah, because we can theoretically put in 4 of these puppies, right? So if I can put in 4, no tape drive. Let's see if I can get out of full screen though. Application, video, gallery, demo. Do I want application or do I want system? Again, not sure. Yeah, maybe we can go to a commercial break and I'll dig through this because I don't want to bore people to tears. Yeah, what time is it? Do we want to take for a quick break real quick?
It's a little bit early, but you might as well.
Might as well. Okay, so for those just tuning in, we are struggling with our lovely Commodore 64 emulator. We're going to be playing around with a couple of games as soon as we get a chance to figure these out. So we're going to be taking a short break. We'll be right back after this.
Stay a while.
Okay, and we're back.
Hey, so for those just tuning in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough, impromptu, old school Commodore 64 edition. Actually, we were messing around with a couple different things, and apparently been coming in with 2 images now. I was able to actually get... I was going to get Empire Strikes Back up, so hopefully Narc will be able to fire that up in a second.
Yeah, 1 second.
Until then, enjoy me and my evil twin. Guess which one's which? Leave in the comments below. Hey, spoilers there, Jail. You know, we don't want anybody out there who hasn't seen Empire yet to get confused.
If these pixels can convey it, I will...
Ooh, there it is.
Oh, that audio's coming in only on the left side. Hold on 1 second. Let me
I know,
that.
I can only hear it on the left side, so
yeah.
I did set it to stereo, but I don't think that it actually did it. Yeah, if you can... I don't know if you can stereoize it on your end.
All that just for this?
Well, you know, what's funny is, I mean, we grew up with all these schizophrenic style animations and stuff, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. And sure enough,
there we go.
Nowadays, you would hate it. Sith Stanley, Darth Spans, Obi winning, R2 Doc 2.
It's interesting how they keep
George Baca.
How they mentioned the Sith. That wasn't what? There we go. That's much better. Thank you there.
Yeah, I still hear it in just my left ear.
Yeah, sorry. Can't do anything with that.
I know. I'm on my end, so I'll have to see about which buttons I can push. Maybe I can fix it. But I don't remember actually playing this one. Do you? This wasn't one that we had in our general collections at all.
I don't think so, no. Like, we had the ports of the Star Wars arcade game.
Yeah.
And earlier than this, I remember there was a kid in the neighborhood who had a sleepover, and I only went, like, I didn't even know him that well, which is terrible to say, but like, I went there because, like, he had the Atari and he had the Empire game, the Snowspeeder versus the AT-ATs game.
Yep. And
I just remember how terrible it was to be, like, awake really early in the morning when, like, nobody's parents were up and none of the other kids were up, and then we're sleeping in the living room where the TV and the thing is, and it's just there, and you just gotta sit there and wait for somebody to wake up so you can play this thing.
I would have fired it up. I wouldn't have cared. I would have fired it up.
No, in fact, I was too polite for that. But not polite. There was a girl, not too polite to be there, but
yeah. There was a girl in my neighborhood that I found out hanging out with her a couple of times. I found out that her and her dad had an Atari 2600, and suddenly I wanted to be over her house like every chance that I got. And her dad was actually very polite, you know, because I mentioned that I was interested, and he said, no, go ahead and fire it up, you know, because he was like watching TV at the time, and he let me play. Which was absolutely awesome, but of course I was like totally addicted to it because, you know, we didn't have that kind of stuff growing up as kids. In fact, one of our neighbors, Jason, he's the one who had the Intellivision, and we eventually got an Atari 2600. And yeah, we got a chance to teeter off of each other's game console depending on what mood we were in.
Okay. See, we never had this or played it, but I've seen videos of this game, which is basically like an enhanced version of that same kind of thing.
Wow,
you're just hovering in space.
More accurate to the Obi-Wan series than Empire Strikes Back.
That's not what I'd call accurate. Also, notice how your speeder can, unlike the ones in the film, and unlike the ones in the first game, can just apparently just hover motionless in space as if they have anti-gravity.
Exactly like I've seen in Obi-Wan series. Did you guys ever see
that?
Really,
so you really got to plug into those things.
Yeah, not accurate. Sorry. I mean, the detail and graphics are pretty.
Oh, I'm super impressed. I'm super impressed, especially for the age.
I saw somebody the other day suggesting that there was an identifiable generation gap between people who say that the big walkers in this sequence are AT-ATs versus people who say that they're AT-ATs.
AT-ATs? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's shooting. See, I was thinking I was smart. I was sneaking up behind him, but no, he can still actually shoot me.
Well, I remember when I was in middle school, we identified them as chicken walkers or imperial walkers.
Yeah, chicken walker, I remember. Chicken walker for the ATSTs. But I guess the problem is that you can say AT because it's very pronounceable, but ATST isn't really ATST.
Yeah, no.
So that's why you say chicken walker instead. Octavia's in the chat. Says Blackstar needs to see the Bob's Burgers episode where Jean dates the girl for her dad's synthesizers.
Yes! I have heard of that.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, that's not fair. They're actually seeking.
Oh, tracking. Oh, no.
Yep. How am I supposed to get this guy?
Oh, no.
Careful. I saw in the hits. Hit the droid hatch. Didn't know these things had droid hatches.
Oh, man.
See, in the 2600 version, like, there was this randomly reappearing weak spot on the walkers that you had to hit. It just was like a bright pixel on the model. Ooh, and if you shot it there, it was vulnerable there, but not anywhere else.
No, you shot me.
Is it taking battle damage? That's great. I loved it when games did that.
Battle damage. Oh no.
Oh, to no.
That armor's too strong for. Oh no, it's not.
It's too strong
yeah,
for
apparently not.
Actually destroy the shots? See, it's so hard with the scaling on how far you advance versus how much of a battle space you have until he sneaks up on you. Oh! He snuck up on him.
Hit in the head for bonus damage. I think the thing that bugged me is that, like, the entire premise of this scene dramatically is that their weapons are no good, and so they resort to the tow cables to trip them up. And as far as I can tell, none of the games even attempt this, which is kind of disappointing because I kind of like that idea.
Have you played Shadows of the Empire?
I don't think so.
I have. Whoop. I have.
Deca says the emulation has a consistent graphical glitch on the AT-AX legs. You know what? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that's not due to the emulation, and that was just in the games. Like, flickering on various kinds of blobs and other on-screen elements is not unusual.
Even the regular Nintendo games had tearing on the sides that even modern emulators copy over.
And again, like I am totally brand new to this emulator. I have no idea what I'm doing with it, so there may be some way to fix a lot of this.
There's a glitch near the middle of the screen where two of the parallax layers touch.
I shot his head from behind. Woohoo!
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Stage cleared. Wow. If I keep losing this many for every stage I have to clear, though, this is going to be a very quick game. Do I get some ships back? Because I'm down to my last one. In fact, I don't even know how many stages there are in this.
Me neither.
Oh God!
Wait,
I have so many. Ah! No! Jeez, he's already shooting me.
Oh no!
I'm wondering if I should just like go through the whole thing and just keep. No.
You haven't lost any generator parts yet, though, so that's good.
Nope.
Of course, if you keep bypassing enemies.
No, I'm just wondering if I should go through the whole thing and just like literally just keep trying to outrun them or hit them.
Because eventually the first one in line is going to approach the generator.
Is that it? I'm trying to keep them from getting all the way to the right-hand side?
See, at the top right of the screen, you've got your power generator, and it's got 4 segments on it. And the radar at the bottom of the screen is showing you that these walkers are advancing on the generator, which is there in the background. See?
Oh! I lost my ship. Game over. I'm waiting for a Darth Vader quote.
Now this is sad.
Yep.
So is this game just the Hoth sequence?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I mean, there may be other levels.
I don't know. Deca says, Shadows of the Empire has you use the tow cable, but it stays in place while the walker moves. So if you take too long without breaking the line, the walker walks through it.
Yeah. Trying to get that type of thing to work on a 3D game, especially early 3D games, I can't imagine what that must have been like for the developers. I mean, you should try the Super Nintendo Empire Strikes Back or Super Empire Strikes Back and try to Lasso and AT-AT.
Okay, we'll try this one more
goofy.
time. I've only got 4 of these things, so I don't know how much
I don't
longer I
think
can
this is
last.
just Hoth.
I'm hoping not. No, I just probably suck. I'm just like nowhere gonna get past. Man, I'm losing like over half my health just with a single guy.
I don't know what music this is. I don't even think it is John Williams.
This music is just the engine noise of the thing, as far as I can tell.
Man, look at that! That tracked and followed me the whole way there, man. I don't know how to defeat those. I don't know if you can. That literally just expects me to dodge like underneath or over them or something. Yeah, maybe it just expects me to do that. Well, that was definitely tactically more successful. It just feels silly just going back and forth, but apparently that's what it wants me to do. Yeah, I literally am hiding within the bulbous bouncing of that shot. Oh, okay. I guess that's what they expect. Video game logic.
The third transport is away.
Well, since we restarted, technically, I think that's the first.
Okay, first.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so where can I hide in this one? Oh, no, he's shooting me, but he's shooting me, he's shooting me. I'm gonna go further away. Oh. Oh, see? Yeah, that one tracked. That one followed me. I'm gonna hit him from behind. Nope.
Does this have a god mode in its cracked version or not?
I don't know, but I
probably
should have looked one up. I could have looked like a total boss.
The Firestart one had an option to like to start with the weapon or something like that, so you don't have to start without it.
I don't know. Oh man, just getting shot left and right. Oh, he lost his head. Yay! Okay, that one's down.
That's a cool sound of it crumbling.
Yeah, that was a default for a lot of video games of this era. They use that effect to great success when showing collapsing buildings, destroyed enemies, vehicles, etc., etc. Yeah, they expect you to get off pot shots and dodging the blasts. Oh, there we go. And this is literally just like early on in this game. For all I know, this has got 500 levels to it. So we'll see how far I get with this one, then we'll try something else.
The only thing I see them taking liberty with is the Viper droids. I was like, I don't remember Viper droids in Empire Strikes Back, but I do remember probe droids.
Oh, I think my last tactic is no good. He's figured me out.
I think he's got a different firing pattern, that's all. You just need to find a different dead spot. There you go.
Okay, there's that one.
Oh, go away, probe droids. You've already found us.
I know, that probe droid is suicidal. He's literally playing right into me. Oh, yeah, I get too close. Oh, there's another one. See? He's totally just coming right at me. Probably have to watch like demo videos on people getting through this.
You know what? At some point, don't attack them and just let them march all the way so we can see what happens when they kill a generator.
Oh, okay. Do you want me? Well, maybe probably I'll do multiple parts. Well, assuming I can even survive that long. I only got one ship left. Wanna?
Probably easier to do on one of the first two stages that don't have the suicide droids.
I'll go attack the guy in the rear. We'll see how far.
I bet the suicide ones are still going to come at you, though.
Probably.
In fact, they'll probably come at you from the left side of the screen, which means it'll be even harder to avoid them.
Probably. Okay, so you want to
survive that crash, unless we're playing as Wedge.
There we go.
not a bad version of Obi-Wan's theme. Oh, not Obi-Wan, Yoda's theme.
Okay, so do you want me to just get to the other end?
Just let them go. I want to see what they've done for that, because they've obviously put your 4 ships and your 4 generator segments at the top. So those are the 2 ways you can lose. So I want to see what happens when they actually get in range and attack them.
Well, I can only fly to the right, and then it bounces me back, so I can't go any further that way.
Commander Solo, do you copy? This is Rogue 2. This is Rogue 2.
Warning!
Oh, no, it was...
Nice of you to drop by!
You could probably fly all the way to the left and then wait for them to get in range and then come back here and see what's going on.
Oh, look at it here!
That was a mistake. He started with Commander Skywalker. It was Solo who was second.
Yeah, okay, so there's nothing on this side of the screen whatsoever. We can just wait till those little dots at the bottom of the screen march all the way over.
Oh, here I can actually park. That's weird.
You know, I wouldn't mind this engine noise being the music, to be perfectly honest. It's not too intrusive.
Well, it's basically just a droning noise of the vehicle. So
there you go. So you lost 1 generator segment, and the 3rd one was and the 2nd one was damaged. So they are attacking the generators.
Oh, they're attacking it, and they're
2 segments gone.
It. 3. That's 3 segments.
Yeah,
1 left.
fly all the way to the right. Fly all the way. I want to see if they're actually displaying anything. Are they animating those attacks?
We have
Yeah. Let's see. So they're dead.
Yeah, the background change. That's great.
Yeah,
we
but that
still
just means
have
you
one
fail outright.
8. We have 1/8 of the shield generator working for us, and that's enough.
Apparently.
Yeah. Now I think in the Parker Brothers one, I don't know if any of that was actually displayed or animated. I think it just kind of was a sound alert that told you, that was happening and you were losing because you hadn't destroyed enough walkers.
Probably.
Yeah, the bet.
Okay.
There are so many varieties of the Battle of Hoth across the gaming landscape. They're almost like different games entirely.
Okay. See, I did play around with Gunship, but man, that was shall we say convoluted. There's Karateka. You remember Karateka or Lemmings?
Oh, yeah. I remember
I would love to do Lemmings. Oh, do you remember Pharaoh's Curse?
Vaguely.
Oh,
is that one
really?
of those dungeon maze things, or like I remember stuff like Dungeons of Ba because I spent a ridiculous amount of time playing Dungeons of Ba.
Okay, let's see, because this was actually one of my faves back in the day. Try this one out for size.
64K RAM. That's all anyone ever needs.
I guess we probably should have put a strobing image warning on the stream, huh?
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna need an epileptic fit warning.
It's remember again.
Mm-hmm. Well, these
Jack
are all the guys who cracked them.
In the centuries since the sealing of the Pharaoh's tomb, even the dim memories of the fabulous treasure contained within the pyramid have become infrequent whispers on the lips of mad adventurers. I think that means... I think that they left out some letters. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be adventurers, not adventures.
Probably.
For 3,000 years, the tomb has been a mystery and a death trap. It is rumored that the chambers contain terrible dangers for those that would attempt to make sense out of this sentence and find the Pharaoh's treasure on their own. And even more ghastly, the Pharaoh and the guardian mummy are said to walk the chambers for all eternity, destroying all trespassers in the tomb.
Now, which one's run stop?
I don't know. I was pulling up the virtual keyboard. I hadn't had anything mapped.
Yeah.
Anyway, who are we?
Basically, we're like an Indiana Jones type of character.
We're Brendan Fraser.
There we go.
I can live with that.
Quick, write these down.
Sphinx for level 2, Raider for level 3.
Okay, everybody
Unlimited
mark that
lives?
Down. I'll get a screenshot.
Pharaoh's Curse, the question that asks, the game that asks the eternal question, unlimited lives?
Yep.
Well, at least this isn't Descent where every move you make will say, cheater. Oh,
Yep.
I hated that. Cheats became so much fun.
Is it even registering this? I can't even tell.
You're in the glyphs. You've got a modifier pressed or something like that. So you're getting the glyphs and the letters. You're not getting the run stop.
No, apparently not.
Now it's asking you invincibility. I don't know. Maybe.
Strobing is killer. Double question mark. They really want to ask if you're sure.
Okay, it's still going with the Xbox there.
Run stop is the key. All the way to the left, second row up from the bottom.
Yeah, no, I got it right over here.
Is it just asking for a Y or
oh wait, no,
Y
can't get
no?
it, lost or die. No, okay.
Okay, key can't get, okay. It's asking yes or no questions, and it's not telling you to type Y or N, but that's what it wants. How confident are you at beating this? Dick asks. Not at all. Not in the.
Not even close.
Commodore key to skip level. Okay, yes. All right. You know what? Now looking at the way this is structured, yes, I do remember this.
The controller not working for this one? I don't know if it is. I may have to use the keyboard. Oh, enter password.
No, it wants password, one of those two words to go to the next level, or a fire, whatever the fire key is to start on level 1.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I got
it. Yep, yeah, this I remember.
Wait, the first level is the title screen?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna, He's gonna kidnap me. Oh, and take me away. He's gonna stick me on a random level.
Yep.
Oh,
and it will show you stuff like, oh, there was a key right there. Let me off, you jackass. And it won't.
Yep. But you're basically an Indiana Jones character type.
Oh yeah, and the little climbing ropes there. That's kind of like those were in Bruce Lee as well. And they look just like that. These chains or ropes or whatever they were. Maybe it's all these games that we never ever beat back in the day that are why I don't like platformers now. Because like when we started gaming, that was all there is, you know.
Yep.
Candy cane.
No, that's like a shepherd's crook, if I remember. But what does it do? Is it just? It's just a treasure, right?
Yeah. I don't remember what.
Yeah, you said you mentioned Bruce Lee. Did they make a game of Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Yes.
By Datasoft.
In fact, we had it on
fall
tape.
damage in this thing.
You can believe it. Yeah. We had it on tape, which literally would take half an hour to load.
I was telling the story to a guy at work, and like showing him what the C64 looked like, showing him the $35 cassette deck loader for it, how you could copy games just by using a high-speed dubbing cassette deck if you had them, and how all you had to do was set a tape to play for half an hour and just hope to come back and have it say that it loaded instead of saying it was an error.
Pray that it actually worked. Is there even a jump in this thing? I don't know if there's a jump in this. And yeah, some of the platforms, you see little traps, little things that try to come out and get you.
Yep, giant enemy crab claws.
Giant enemy crab claws.
I assume that treasure down there is just a pile of gold. I guess, maybe.
What? Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah, sometimes the certain things that let you back to the beginning. but I'm trying to remember. I'm running on the controllers. I don't want to get dragged away from it. But yeah, I can't remember if there's an actual jump key.
I don't think there is.
Oh yeah, wait, no. Oh, there is.
Oh, there is. Okay.
You gotta,
oh wow.
Oh, you got to push it up with a joystick. That's what it is.
That's.
Yeah. See, it's not an
that's
actual
not a jump.
jump.
You're levitating.
Yeah, it's a flight thing. Yep. There we go. Okay, that makes this a lot easier.
Yes, and by easier we mean possible.
Before
jumping
goes
is
timing around.
A little more accurate than Impossible Mission. Oh,
Deca says,
maybe not.
I remember in old Apple II edutainment games like the game where you light up a cave system with lights and batteries in series or parallel or both. I vaguely remember that. I remember that there was a system for making interactive fiction, and I think there was some scenario like that that was like exploring caves and setting up lights. And of course, Oregon Trail.
Now, what's that bottom left movement thing there? Is that? I guess that's just where enemies spawn.
No,
yes.
I think it's actually... It may be that, but I think also it means it's one way. Like, there's another screen there, but it enters this screen from that side and not back. I think that's what that movement means.
You'll never catch up with me while I'm falling. He shot you.
This is actually one-way travel, so you can
Yeah,
go
exactly.
through one thing but not
it
the
goes
other.
in one way but not out. That's what the pattern's moving
Okay.
like that is.
See, and now
Deca
that
says,
part is open.
I also remember a pizza delivering sim. I don't know. I don't remember.
I remember Burger Time. Do you remember Burger Time? Oh,
I
no, the
remember
bird got me.
Burger Time, and actually, I think I probably played more Tapper than Burger King than the Burger Time.
Burger
I
Time
never
just had that
played
really
Tapper.
cool layout, and the character design was just adorable. Just a chef. Although I usually prefer my burgers plain, which would have made the game a lot easier.
I just remember that some of the versions, like some of the rip-offs of Tapper, had to explicitly describe themselves as root beer Tapper, just so it wouldn't be misconstrued that this was a game about serving alcohol for children.
Yep.
We can't have that now, can we? Can't have too much fun.
Octavia says,
I
my
think-
first experience with educational games was Oregon Trail. Also, Odell Lake. Odell Lake, what's that? Because I don't. That doesn't sound
wow.
familiar to
Doesn't-
me. Odell Lake.
I keep getting this key, but I'm wondering, it's like... Okay, now I can use the key. Because it's a time... Oh, it's a time thing. It's like, where do I need to put the key in here? Oh, I keep falling down the darn hole. Come on.
Odell Lake is located near Willamette Pass in the northwest corner of Klamath County, Oregon. I can't tell, is that an Oregon Trail reference or a Fallout reference?
Oh, can I get through here now?
Odell Lake video,
Can I keep?
educational
Yes, I
life
can.
simulation game.
Oh, and I'll just bring you over here again.
You play as a fish.
Is there a game called Echo where you played as a dolphin?
Yeah, but
I remember-
that game is weird in a whole bunch of ways that is difficult to describe without spending a lot of time.
Yeah, that you really don't want to. Okay, I know that there's other levels around over here. I seem to be... Yeah, I need to drop down.
Like, there was a... I think we've even talked about this on stream before, but there was a rich guy who bought an island. Okay, you remember the scene in 2010? The house that Roy Scheider lives in with his family before he leaves them to go to Jupiter, and it's they're on an island at a beach, and they've actually got like a dolphin tank that's inside the house that connects to the outside, so the dolphin can come in and play with his kid. Okay, that rather wholesome scenario is a reference to a real-world scenario in which a crazy rich guy bought an island and made a lab kind of like that to research teaching dolphins human language. And he was not qualified to do that, and he hired a research associate who was also not qualified to do that. And this was the person who basically ended up being very frustrated that the young male dolphin they were attempting to study with was sexually agitated, let's say, and would not properly pay attention to lessons, and ended up we can't get demonetized. I didn't monetize this stream, but like ended up initiating sexual contact with the dolphin so that they could focus on their studies. And the person who paid for all of this and built this house, which was actually apparently miserable to live in, despite what you'd think from what you're shown in the movie. Like, damp everywhere, like too wet for the humans to live in, too dry for the dolphin to really like it either. And as Octavia points out, really, there's no possibility of informed consent, especially if you haven't established the language connections yet, which was kind of the whole point. But this was being done partly because the guy believed that, like, they were aliens in another dimension that you could contact, and that all dolphins were their representatives on Earth, and that's why it was important to do this. The name Echo in the Echo the Dolphin game, where you play a dolphin that's also an alien that's been left behind by your species and you're trying to find them or something like that, is referencing that whole scenario. I think you can find a lot of that on the Wikipedia page for that game.
Did not get anywhere near that when we used to rent that game at Blockbuster. Yes! Made it! Only took me 3 tries. Oh, this is another one I remember. Yeah, this was a tough one.
Oh, that's so sad. They just float downward so slowly.
After you shoot him, yeah.
That guy looks human, but is that a Yeti?
I think it's a mummy.
Or covered in white, of course.
And strangely enough, they shoot at you. So you got mummies and pharaohs with guns. Never quite understood that.
Yeah, okay, so the guy who did this was a neuroscientist for the California Institute of Technology named John C. Lilly. He built a research laboratory with funding from NASA and the United States Navy with the goal of speaking to extraterrestrial life forms. In order to simulate this situation, he built a dolphinarium, a dolphin house flooded with water on St. Thomas. There, the person he hired to do this research, who was Margaret Howe Lovett, would live with 3 dolphins, 2 female named Sissy and Pamela, and 1 young male bottlenose dolphin named Peter. All 3 were taken from Marine Studios and had been co-starring in the television show Flipper.
Gee, surprise, surprise, surprise.
Dolphins?
The goal of the dolphinarium experiment was to teach dolphins human language. Over a period of 2 years, Lilly and Lovett, both very different approaches, tried to prove that human language could be mimicked by dolphins. Lovett reasoned that if she lived with the dolphins and made human-like sounds similar to how a mother teaches her child to speak, they would have more success. She tried speaking slowly and changing the pitch of her tone to help Peter pronounce words that she wanted him to learn. Lovett and the pubescent male dolphin Peter spent all their time together in the isolated dolphinarium, where she documented Peter's progress with twice daily sessions and encouragement to say the words, "Hello, Margaret." Okay, so the next segment in the Wikipedia entry is called Complications.
Oh, no.
Peter, being an adolescent dolphin, frequently had sexual urges, which included rubbing himself on Lovett. The urges disrupted Peter's lessons. Taking Peter to a downstairs pool with 2 female dolphins proved to be a logistical issue. Eventually, Lovett relieved Peter's urges herself, stating, "It wasn't sexual on my part. Sensuous, perhaps. It seemed to me that it made the bond closer, not because of the activity, but because of the lack of having to keep taking breaks. I was there to get to know Peter. That was just part of Peter." Yeah, it was a part of Peter. An article entitled Interspecies Sex, Humans and Dolphins appeared in the magazine Hustler that dramatized the situation and reflected badly on the research. Other problems arose. In addition to Lovett's animal communication research, Lilly had been funded to research the effects of LSD. Lilly had been testing the effects on subject dolphins.
This is insane.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
And had I known that this was a rabbit hole you planned to go down, I would not have even remotely mentioned it. Everyone, do not watch this episode. At all.
Yeah.
Ever.
So, like, this whole thing about Echo, like, Echo stood for something. What does it stand for? Oh, yeah, basically. And
I don't think I want to know.
These events also inspired the movie Altered States. So, if you remember that.
I remember vague elements of it and whatnot, but how it relates to this.
So this guy,
again,
before he did all this,
not sure I want to
had
know.
a near-death experience while using ketamine, and referred to this. He came out of this experience with the deeply held conviction that his life was being watched over by higher powers of extraterrestrial origin. He referred to this network of sublime entities as ECCO, Earth Coincidence Control Office. Lilly was positive that all these fortuitous coincidences in his life had been arranged by higher forces, and that whatever unfortunate folly fell into his path, Echo would be there to guide him safely through the tunnel to the light. So there we go. Lemmings, of course, is a far more wholesome experience, and I'm sure they're in no way problematic whatsoever.
Sega made a game about a dolphin named Echo. ECCO.
Yeah,
yes.
That apparently is what this is all stemming from. Yeah.
Yeah. Because somebody involved in the game thought, wow, that is some weird, wild stuff. Why not reference that in our game where you play as a dolphin, as a child?
Rated
Cool.
E for everyone.
Very cool and normal.
Now, the funny thing with this one is that
climb?
we've never actually played Lemmings on the Commodore 64.
No, we played it on the
always
Amiga.
played this on the Amiga. I wanted to try it on the C64 to see how well and how different the experience would be. Because you know that one of the landmark elements of the Lemmings on the Amiga was the soundtrack, was the music. I was curious as to how well that they would actually do it on a machine that was far less capable performance-wise, both in electronics and musical capabilities, to see whether or not the experience would be just as fun, if not interesting. So...
Yeah, I see.
Lemmings is like Doom,
Lemmings
though.
on the.
You could probably play it on a toaster now.
Macintosh.
I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, well, the funny thing is a lot of these games, if you actually dig on the interweb somewhere, you'll actually find a lot of options to simply play these in a browser. And to me, that blows my mind, considering the hardware requirements and, of course,
you can run
financial commitment in the 80s required to even do this.
You can run Windows 95, Mac OS System 6, 7, 8, and 9 all in a browser. Oh, cool.
Does anybody know the 10th page number on the featuring the Lemming?
If this has been hacked, you can just type anything.
Die.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, there we go. It was just enter.
Yeah, see.
So let's see. Player one, can I do anything with the controller yet?
Yeah. And the weird thing is that the company that made this is basically the progenitor of the company today that makes Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, really? The irony.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Player one, intro, new level, music on or off.
Octavia says, Altered States was dope. I was just reading about Sartre mescaline and the crabs he hallucinated for decades. That shit is wild.
I miss Lemmings so much. I even played that game on the Sega Game Gear.
Really?
Yes, they made a rendition of it. Wasn't as good.
What's funny because Jason had a Genesis. The only Sega piece of gear that I had was the portable, and I literally just had the Aliens. Well, it wasn't Alien Trilogy. It was another one. It was the Aliens for the Sega one, and I the gameplay itself was not very well suited. Not to mention the funny thing that I didn't like about the Sega portable was the blur. The motion blur on it was it was not even playable. It wasn't even viewable at all. So I literally regret buying that because that was the one reason that I got it and the one reason that I stopped using it.
The Nintendo 3DS has a virtual console for the Game Gear, and they officially sell Game Gear games, and there's an option to simulate that blur. And it does it quite well.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
all right, this is going to be really hard with a controller. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with a controller. Okay, because you got to hit the type of which one you want to do.
Yeah, this may not be doable.
No, I do not think this is doable with a controller like this.
They've done a better job with the music than I expected, though.
Is the music in Lemmings all public domain?
Probably
did they take public domain?
I don't think so.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Oh, well, I mean, the sheet music itself
might be. There's a bunch of copyright music.
But
okay.
But I'm sure there are still recording rights that apply to the versions made for the games.
Yes.
Deca says, I had the Game Gear, I still do, but the battery covers are gone and it basically requires the power cord to function.
Yeah, you had to go the power cord.
You couldn't last. I mean, the battery lasts 1/2 of 10 minutes. There was no other way to do it.
All you need is
nuke everything.
All you need is one exploder to get down. Or do you have diggers? It's hard for me to tell what these are. Looking at these
well, see, that's
icons.
just it. The pixels are of such a size and a depth. I have no idea what's what. And I'm just trying to find what the nuke button is so I can literally kill them all.
I think you need the exploder and then just a stopper on the left so that they don't walk off the screen to the left and they walk toward the exit.
I've only got 10. I've only got 10 diggers apparently, and I'm trying to select. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, all right. No, but you have dig down.
Yeah,
you have dig down. Yeah,
you just
need one. You just need one. Or you could just crash.
Well, that's just it. I mean,
Again. Came back.
The selectability, I think I have to do it with the controller. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So I have to use the keyboard or the controller for it. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, you only need one of them to dig, though, because the rest of them will walk through. But you need to make sure that if some of them start walking left, you need to turn it into a stopper so you won't walk all the way off.
Well, see, I don't have any stoppers. See, I literally only have diggers over here.
It doesn't matter.
You can see
they just reverse. They just reverse.
Yeah.
I was afraid they would walk off a cliff over there, but it's fine.
Introduction level ever made.
Yeah.
It's just
easy.
Just
done.
Dig on.
Yeah. I just wanted to blow them all up because, with the nuke thing.
We will introduce death later.
Quick, get the access code. Okay, well, I just wanted to take a look at this real quick, so I don't think we want to continue on with this one anyway. Let's see, what else do we have in the list? Oh, Karateka. Yeah, I figured we could do Karateka.
Karateka?
Excuse me.
Karateka is the predecessor to Prince of Persia, done by the same original designer, Jordan Mechner.
Yeah, is this the one that I'm thinking of?
So it's basically Prince of Persia without any of the platforming. You just spend the whole game running from left to right, doing a series of one-on-one martial arts battles with a series of characters.
I want to see if I can
Sounds
actually
like
I wonder if I can crop this enough so that the flashing parts of the image don't show.
As long as it's not the full screen of the flashing. Who is this John Alien guy? Is he involved in every game we have here?
I think he was one of the crackers that actually was able to do it. So, they...
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so keyboard, punch, space, and bow. Yeah, you can actually go up and bow in front of them. Actually, run, stop, pause. Yeah, see, I don't know what the actual keyboard command equivalency of run, stop is. I don't know if I have a key mapped for that.
Music
so
was
I literally
composed,
have to come over here to do
not
it.
simply music composed.
Yeah, it's just that
Ambrosia.
No, Broderbund.
I love that logo.
Yeah, see, the Commodore key is that one.
Looks like a cool airplane.
That's this shift. That's restore.
Wait a minute.
That's control home. Page up, page down.
Broderbund.
Broderbund.
Thank you.
Unlimited energies. Eagles can't kill you.
Oh yeah, because yes. one of the characters basically would send a bird to attack you while you're running. There are a bunch of scenes where like you'll get like kicked in the head as soon as you enter a screen if you're like running headlong into them.
See, now that's acceptable flickering.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm sure there's somebody who's bothered.
Rotor Fund. Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so. I think that's how we always said it.
Now the funny bit is that,
and the original bit is Vegas Apple II.
Yeah, the funny bit is that this game was actually on. Was it the Apple IIs up at one of the computer stores uptown from us, and we used to go in all the time just so we could sit down and play this game.
Oh no, it was worse than that. We would literally pirate their software in front of them. We would ask.
You're not supposed to tell anybody that.
I'm sorry. If the guys who ran Sierra Online in the 80s in Andover are listening, I'm sorry we did that to you. It was wrong and illegal. Hopefully the statute of limitations has run out on that. But like and sometimes we would just use their equipment to copy software that one of us had. Like somebody had a disc you wanted, you would drop in there to use the equipment because at some point the computer lab at school closed and kicked you out.
Yep, because literally the only copy protection available was a tiny little piece of foil that you could simply peel off.
Yeah, okay, so here's Princess Peach being ordered into her cell by the Shogun, I guess. We're never really clear on what's going on here.
And no supper. Still, it's elegant.
Oh yeah, this is another one of those games that has a lot of like theatrical aspirations.
But yeah,
unlike Echo,
it definitely reminds me of Prince of Persia's opening. Absolutely. I know this one. I've seen.
Wait. Okay, is the controllers working? Okay, now the question is... hello?
And this game was always a bit laggy. Like, it was laggy on everything you played it on. There was significant delays between inputs and seeing the things that... And, like, this is the Dark Souls of the era.
So stop me if I'm wrong. One swipe left and you're dead.
Oh, yeah. If you go off the edge there, the game's over.
Oh, yeah. See, that was the funny bit, actually. Okay, so I'm trying to get the controls... Okay.
But you basically got high, mid, and low punches, high, mid, and low kicks. Attacks can be blocked. If you choose to bow at the opponent at the wrong moment, he can just kick you in the head, and that's also over.
Punch with the face and a whack and take this and that and the other thing.
Well, at least he's wearing a mask.
And he could always scoot you into an area where he could hit you, but you couldn't hit him.
Yeah, and the masks and the headgear is like how you literally distinguish between different opponents because it's the only thing that changes on most of these models.
Strangely enough. Oh, which one's a kick?
And there are like I said, I think there's only 6 kinds of attacks and there aren't really any combos.
For some reason, I can only punch. Oh, wait, no, I was going to kick there for a second. I had to think about it.
You were trying to kick there.
With the punch you in the face. There we go. Yay. Okay, so wait a minute. There's the bowing.
Oh, I hope he's just knocked out.
There's the four.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds. Well, in this case, dying adds 10 pounds because for some reason these guys all look pretty svelte when they're standing up, and they look like a full garbage bag once they've fallen on the ground there. Like, what is that?
Yeah, and you can actually, you would literally run across the screen, and then somebody would kick you in the head, and boom, you'd be dead. Yep. So you didn't want to run at the wrong moment.
Yes, because if you get hit when your guard is down, like, that's an instant kill.
Right to the face. So as soon as you saw that bar come up showing the bad guys,
you've got to get out of this run animation and into your guard.
And if you time it just wrong, I'm going to see if I can do that. You time it just wrong, you get whacked right in the skull. Or we'll have to start.
Oh, you can just try to run into it. Don't bother putting your guard up and just let him kill you if you want. Well, okay, there you go. It may happen eventually.
There we go.
Anyway,
I can actually kick. And the punching and kicking. And come on, you can do it. Scoot a little forward. There we go. Come on, go for the head. It doesn't seem to be a discernible difference between.
And also notice how like
a long press.
To advance, you need to be able to cross your legs over, or if you just give a little side input, you'll do a shuffle. So like you can always shuffle advance, but if you try to do the full crossover and you hit that thing, he will bounce you back, and you'll have to take a step backwards. Like there's actually a gameplay mechanic in how you choose to move forward or backward from your opponent.
Yep. This guy has horns, so you know the difficulty level just keeps increasing and decreasing. Right there he is. Okay, and with the kicking and the punching and the punching and the kicking. Like this and that and the other thing. And sometimes it's better to actually kick down mid than up, and then you could actually whack them in the shins and the legs. And
eventually they just speed up to a point where it gets really hard.
Why does he have
how many bad guys? You remember how many bad guys there are? I don't even remember.
I don't know, but I think you end up fighting fewer of them if you spend more time running. Like if you walk.
Well, that was the idea.
They'll spawn more.
You accelerate at the right moment. You could actually, get there quicker than they can send people.
Yeah. Can you get rid of the keyboard, by the way, or we're stuck in this mode?
Oh, well, I can try. Hold on.
Just curious.
Sorry if the scaling is off. No. Okay, duckbill.
Hey, there we go. Cool.
Oh, see, he's right here. I'm almost at the castle.
Octavia asks, speaking of dead people in trash bags, you hear about the guy in Massachusetts who killed and cut up his wife? No.
Which one? I keep hearing, weird tragedies left and right about domestic issues dealing with homicides. So you'll have to be more specific. You win the shins. Punchy. This and that, and the other thing.
Yeah, eventually, you'll get opponents who just will land a 3-hit combo whenever they want, 3.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
3 high kicks in a row.
You have to space. Yeah, you got to space either the hit or your response to their attack in such a way that either they miss, and you're able to land.
I forget. Is there an explicit block here, or it's just that you're guarding whenever you're not trying to attack?
I'm sure there is, but
I'm not sure that there is.
There we go. Right, get it. Run. He's right at the door too. I'm almost right there. Yep. And with the punches. Oh, so there we go. I got a couple good in hits first. Kick him in the shins when he's down. Punchy. You're there. Take this and that and this and the other thing. And if you get in close enough, you can actually get a multi-combo with the punches, and then he can't kick you. But if you get far enough back, he can just keep landing hits either way, and you can't hit him at all. It's really annoying.
Yeah,
so it seems almost sometimes better to let him come up to you, and then just nail him when he's in range just at the right moment.
I'd say increase the frame rate, but that might make this game unplayable.
There are a few emulators or some settings and whatnot that you could actually change depending on the system and the ROM, not only to get the quality slightly up, but also to make the gameplay seem a little bit more smooth. To be honest, this is probably as good as you could get, if not better than the experience on the actual machine back in the day. Oh, there's another bad guy right at the door. All right, so let's see if we can actually get in this castle.
That
otherwise, they're just going to keep sending people.
Almost made him sound like Red Brown charging into battle.
Go with the punches. Oh, come on. Go with the groin. Ah, there we go. Oh, he's too far away for the punches. Oh, see, he was thinking what I was thinking. Over the legs. Man, Danielson, learn balance.
Kick, shove, wait, boom.
Wash, rinse, repeat. As he's getting in some lucky ones. I should be backing off. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, see, we're both thinking the exact same thing there. Oh, see, yeah, he got one hit, and now I'm too far away. And the thing is that your length on when you can actually hit and punch and kick and everything is also based on the distance you are from the character. So a lot of times he can get into pattern where he hits you, you strike back, you miss. He hits you, you strike back, you miss, over and over again. So you just get this horrible pattern of him end up kicking your ass. It's so frustrating. And because of how slow things were back in the day, the response time of you versus the game and the machine, you always felt after a while that you were frustrated and fighting against it rather than with it. I just want to see if I can actually get in the castle at some point. Oh, there we go, in the face. Oh, that was a good triple. Come on, get in there. Punch him right in the head. There we go. Okay, run, get inside,
Really sounds like such a slap fight.
It does, doesn't it? Hey, okay, we finally got in the castle. Now my question is, do you remember how long it used to take us to get into the castle at all when we were sitting playing in the actual gaming store? I mean, yeah, even getting here was like, oh my god, dude, we've gotten so far! Now what?
I take it this is taking place in an era before there were guns?
Well, I mean, this is supposed to be like, what, ancient medieval Japan, so...
These people are just all too honorable to use guns.
Yeah, not to mention that the only guns available were probably like, ball and powder musket level type stuff. Come on, you're gonna hit me, you're gonna have to creep over, pal. Yeah, he might not even want to get any closer than this.
He's baiting you.
Totally. Yep. There we go. Got him in the head. Punching and the kicking and the kicking and the punching. Yeah, we talk about this? Blech. Apparently not. Oh, he's pushing me back up against the wall. Punch in the head, in the face. Kick. See, now I never understood why you sticking the legs out. You'd not kick his leg in the air at the same time he's kicking his leg, because you'd think it would be in range.
Because you wouldn't want him to be able to do that to you.
Run.
I'm guessing.
Oh, now like a big guy with horns. Okay, this guy's gonna be a toughie. Now notice each guy that they send has a longer and longer bar than you.
Go forth and kill.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get around. Yep. Oh, and there's the gate. I remember the gate. That's the next stage we gotta get up.
My robots.
Wrong game.
Are you sure?
Run.
That would be a
there's that eagle. Bird. Yep, there's that eagle that messes you up.
Now, did you turn off you must have turned off the bird instant kill option, right?
Yeah, no, the heck with that stupid bird. That was always the most annoying.
Yeah, he would always send you with the sound worst. Like wet fish slapping, like Pike Place Market gone wrong.
He would always send that stupid bird at the worst possible time. And I can remember, plenty of gameplay where you were so low on health, but you were so close to the end, and all of a sudden that bird came out of nowhere and completely wrecked you. It was so annoying. Yay.
Yeah, that went well.
Shh, don't jinx it. Let's see if we can get up past the gate, because I don't know how much more is past the gate.
Is the gate a puzzle?
No, it's just a stage.
Literally no puzzle. Like I don't think there's any gameplay in this game we haven't seen. It's really just a question of we'll go to a different area of the castle before we finally get to the end is all.
I just can't remember how if I've ever gotten this far in like forever. So for me, it's just like, hey, I'm actually making some progress.
No, I've seen what's after this, but I don't remember what the end of the game is, and I'm pretty sure that back in the day on the Apple II, I don't know that I ever finished it.
Really? I think I
don't know that I did.
At least seen videos.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying I don't particularly remember that. Like, oh yeah, that was the year I finished, Karateka or anything like that.
Karateka. Now, did we finish out actually what the real world pronunciation is supposed to be?
Sure. Like the Aliens game, like we finished that. Like I know now. I remember finishing that.
Oh god, yeah, I've finished that a million times.
I remember that I never finished Ultima 4.
I was wondering if and when we were ever going to do Ultima 4, to tell you the truth.
I keep wanting to do it. There was a guy who made a co-op version of it where you could actually...
Yeah.
And then the service was down, and I can't remember what the last thing was. I think I have a copy downloaded. It's just that I need to set it up and make it work, and then get it to work on your machine where you can connect to mine. But yeah, there is an option to do that still, I think.
Be great if I could actually tire him out, but he does not want to get any closer. So if I go in here, I gotta literally jump in. Yep, and get myself in range when.
I know that's a samurai helmet face mask, but it looks like a wolf mask.
Doesn't it? Get in here really close and do the punch.
I remember I made a big deal of finding a place to buy a copy of The War for Middle-earth for the Amiga, which I think was one of the last new games on the Amiga before we were forced into Macintosh world. And I'm pretty sure I never finished that either.
Well, sometimes games are never finished, only abandoned. I never finished Obidus, and that was actually something that I believe was the motivator for me even getting this emulator, is I wanted to get Obidus, because to spend like 20-something odd bucks on an emulator and being able to download all the games that we used to have, I suddenly found that very appealing.
And I never finished Awesome, which we have already played on stream once, which came on like 8 or 9 floppy disks on the Amiga. No, I never finished it because one of the discs was bad, and I never got it replaced. There was an error on like disc 5 or something.
Oh, no, I shouldn't have gone in.
And it was one of those things where it's like you had to like mail it somewhere to get a replacement, and I just could not be bothered. Oh.
So now what? Am I stuck? Or I gotta wait for him to open up the thing? Oh, no, I gotta wait for him to open up.
I think if you back up, if you back up, he will open it to come at you.
Yeah, because I knew there was something with the gate. I just couldn't remember what.
It doesn't seem to have killed you, which is good.
No. Well, that might have been another option for me not to get killed by gate.
Yeah. Now you got him on the rope.
After I gate. Kill him. Well, one more. There we go. Am I going to get through the gate and get killed? No, I guess not. So, yay? Woo, through the gate. I don't remember if I've ever gotten this far. The other question is, do we know her name?
Does she have a name? Does any character in this game have a name?
I don't know if I remember this part.
I remember this background.
I see. I don't know if I do.
I definitely remember that head.
I don't think I ever got this far. Get with the combo. Roar, and the punching. And then go low. There we go. Great. I think alike. One more. There we go. Okay, run. Get punched right through the door. I'm waiting for him to come out and just go slug.
Hello, Avon calling. Yeah. I see. I remember this. That you eventually get to a series of rooms with doors that you have to go through. Which I guess all it does is it takes away your ability to cover more ground by running. Because you got to stop to kick each door down.
That helmet is pure shredder.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And, considering
I
haven't watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I can still identify that. One more. Oh, I was afraid he's going to get his health back. Now, why is it I keep losing 1 health point even when I'm winning? It's literally increasing the difficulty.
What, you're going to hit your head on the door. Bonk. Yeah, see, now they've got way more health than you.
Yep. Ooh, right in the groin.
So you get to a point where even trading blows 3-1 is not a victory for you.
Now, I gotta get in, like, some serious combos before I can even level playing fields. Oh, there we go. That's a good hit. Oh, 3 hits. Oh. Yay. Okay. Oh, I'm getting too close.
Right in the giblies. No, that's good. Now you're pretty much even now. Yep.
Don't get greedy. Yeah, so
and I think you also I think turned off the option, because there was an option, I remember, that like if you did this, right, if you refused to advance because they refused to advance, they would their health points or momentum or endurance or whatever it is that's supposed to be represented by those bars, those would rebuild. Like he would recharge up if you didn't keep hitting him. So that was how they forced you to continue to be aggressive. And I'm pretty sure you've got that option off, because I haven't seen any character regenerate their
Maybe? I didn't delve too much into that, but yeah,
I think
wouldn't be surprised.
It was one of the things it asked at the beginning, and I think the default was just no, turn that off. Because that's what makes this part of it hard.
Oh, it makes it absolutely egregious. And yeah, every time I go further, I lose another point. I've been watching that this whole time. But I gotta say, even with those options on there, this is literally, I think, the furthest I have ever gone with this in any particular run. Oh, man. It's, and that, and the other thing. And with the kicky. No, you got ahead of me. Oh, that's not fair. You shouldn't have that.
He has got to be getting tired at this point.
Oh, if he was really human, it'd be exhausted right now.
I think that's what they're simulating by taking a point away even when you win.
Every time you do it, yeah.
Oh, really? That's what's happening?
Supposedly. That at least would be my guess. But they're also increasing the difficulty, and that's one way to actually achieve that, is to say, hey, if you're going to keep doing this, we're going to make it harder and harder for him to do it every single time.
Oh, McGee87's in the chat saying, I seriously hate this game. Bad memories. I can understand.
I can't say I blame you. You know, it was not the easiest gaming experience for us on our end either. And like I said, this is literally the furthest I can remember actually getting in the thing. So, yay.
Oh, and this is another one that you can play in a browser. There's a DOS version that you can just play in a browser. This runs in DOSBox.
Not surprising. Oh, get in there. I wanted to get in getting some points.
What was the name of this game again?
Karateka. Yeah.
Or Karateka. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, see, that's just it. I wanted to get the definitive pronunciation finally, because there's so many. Hey, we've been pronouncing Signosis wrong all these years, so yeah, that's not how you apparently say that company. So seems only fair that we actually get some.
1984 martial arts action game by Jordan Mechner. His first published game, created for the Apple II while he was attending Yale University. One of
Why am
the
I bowing towards
earliest
the door?
martial
Kick
arts
it!
fighting games, along with Karate Champ and Yi Are Kung Fu,
Whoa.
both released in '84.
There's that damn eagle.
Was ported to the Amstrad, the Atari 7800, the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, MS-DOS, the NES, the ZX Spectrum, the MXS, and the Game Boy. And it was remade in 2012 and released for the Xbox 360. How did I not notice that? I'm pretty sure I would have bought that if I'd known about
anything
it.
better graphics than this would be unrecognizable.
Yeah, I am never going to get past this damn eagle. Oh, there we go. I hit it to the face.
Now kick it in the face.
Well,
okay.
see, you gotta pick which one it goes for.
Yeah.
With the right timing. There we go. So yeah, so I knew it was coming up.
I think you need to push your way. I think you need to push your way through the door though, because I don't think you can kill the bird. Can you?
Well, I'm at the point where I have to defeat it, so I'm one point away.
All right, no,
Please
yeah,
go up
okay, you're getting it. You're getting it.
Oh, nope. You hit me in the face.
And you've recovered your health too, which I guess does go up when you're not being hit.
Oh, jeez, he's not kicking me. Come on, one more.
Yeah, see,
he got around it.
This is the side effect of not allowing the bird to hurt you. Because the bird hasn't ever actually taken any of your health now. Notice he hits you, but it doesn't do damage. So the game has allowed you to recover all your hit points. So now you have like max hit points.
But see, the thing is, to get him, you have to hit him not only the height, but the timing.
He's blocking
just
you,
right. There we go.
He's not killing
Yay.
you. All right. Oh my god! You
God,
disintegrated that bird.
You deserved it too, you jerk.
This might be the end.
Shh! Don't say that.
In addition to human enemies, Akuma occasionally sends his trained hawk to attack the player.
Wait. All my health went down again. It's so not fair.
Oh wow! Was that a bubble universe where you fight the hawk?
Apparently. Nope, kick it. There we go.
Knock.
I was gonna get a punch as soon.
Oh yeah,
apparently. Oh yes, he's right here.
The portcullis was supposed to kill you.
Wow. Heavy action and subtle music interspliced with one another.
He's gonna fight me right in the doorway. Wow, I've never actually fought him before.
Oh yeah, and the remake version is so high fidelity and stylized that it's like the only thing that it has in common with this edition is the little triangles.
Health points, yeah. And it's a quick time event game too.
Really? Oh, that's no fun. My question is it running as slow? Now, I know he's supposed to be wearing this, like, bejeweled body armor and stuff, but is it just me or does he look like he's wearing really thick pajamas?
Well, I thought he was supposed to be wearing a hakama, actually.
The shoulder pads are pointy, at least.
Oh, see, now he's getting all the hits I want to get in. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's a couple. Nope, too close. Stop getting greedy.
Oh god, they sell the remade version on iOS, Xbox Live, and Steam, and as Karateka Classic. Oh no, okay, that's this version. Yeah, it's this version. So you can get this game on your iPhone for 99 cents.
Nice. Well, maybe I should do that.
It's not a pay-to-win game?
Is any loot boxes?
So. Side-scrolling karate classic from 1984, first game by the creator of Prince of Persia, arrives on iOS with all the challenge and charm of the original Apple II experience. Fight as the lone hero to save the princess from the evil warlord Akuma. His relentless guards and pesky hawk will challenge your skill, whether you remember the original, have played the remake, or are experiencing Karateka for the first time.
It's got a 48 on Metacritic.
Oh man, he's getting in some extra punches here, and I really don't. Oh, there we go. Okay, Okay, come on. 3 more. Don't get greedy. Oh, see, he was ready for that one. Oh, come on. 1 more. Yay!
Hey! Oof.
Now watch it. She's going to come and kick me in the face. Ooh!
Those are very, very awkward arms there.
Put in the sound effects.
No, not here.
You see that?
So
she did the
this
little
adventure
Hollywood
ends.
one leg up behind thing.
Yes, yes. That's awesome. I have never beat this game before, ever.
Evil Akuma lies vanquished. The beautiful Mariko. Oh, okay, there you go. There's her name, Mariko. The beautiful Mariko
There we
safe in
go.
your
So
arms.
we know her.
For the first time in memory, the village basks in the sunlight of peace. But beware, the true Karateka, there is always a next time.
Dun dun dun.
Oh.
Or we would abandon the scenario entirely for the sake of a million versions of Prince of Persia, which doesn't have anything to do with karatekas or anything like that.
Now, were there any more of this game? Because to be honest, I hate to admit it, I have not played any of the Prince of Persias. And to be honest, I kind of like the old school Japanese style.
Yeah, no, as far as I can tell, they went to the Middle East after this and never looked back.
Wow.
Until the
that's
remake in
funny.
2012.
See, I was also a big Shogun fan, growing up as a kid. They had that back in 1980 on television and, got it on Blu-ray finally, all like 9 hours of it. It was a epic miniseries. So I always thought that relating to this also was kind of appealing.
Well, I'll tell you if this game is any accurate to Japan when I go there in May. I'm excited.
Oh, you got a trip? Oh, sweet. Where are you going?
Yet to be decided, but we're planning for mid-May. We've already got the flights.
No, I mean, where in Japan? Where are you going to go see? You're going to go see Osaka? You're going to go to Tokyo? You're going to go to Mitsubishi?
Definitely Mitsubishi, but I've made it a personal mission of mine to go by Nintendo headquarters.
Really? See, I
They're
would
not
go
gonna let
see
me enter.
Honda personally. I would want to see Honda's headquarters myself.
I don't drive a Honda.
Yeah, I do. Okay, is there a space bar?
We might see katana sword making.
Oh, I've seen some of the masters do that and everything. That's actually quite interesting. Okay. Well, is there any other thing after this? Because it doesn't seem to.
I think that's the end.
Okay. Well,
I don't think there's a
post-credit
sequence.
Yeah, or if there was anything else with it. Okay, anything else that you guys want to see?
Well, what else you got? What else you got downloaded?
Let's see. No.
I got
see.
5
Well,
minutes left.
We did Corona's Rift, so that I don't think. There's Old School Pirates. There's Pitfall, which of course was an Atari and/or Commodore 64 classic. Dragon's Lair. I don't think that's something that we would do. Raid Over Moscow. The real Ghostbusters from '89. You remember Ghostbusters?
Try that one, but at least when I was trying it, it was kind of it was so graphically glitched, it was hard to play. If you want to try that one, go ahead.
I want to see that. I'm curious. I'm making a proton pack as we speak.
The other one and everything was the original Starglider, because Narcogen and I were huge Starglider 2 fans on the Amiga, and that was something that I wanted to try. But this Test Drive. You remember Test Drive?
Yep.
He and I had Test Drive 1 and 2. Let's see, Gunship, and of course, there's Defender and Defender of the Crown. I never played Darkman. Darkman was huge. There were like so many different versions of Darkman. There was even an X-rated version of Darkman. I'm hoping that's for violence. And also Die Hard. Now, this is one that I never played on the Commodore 64 that I can recall. Did you ever play Die Hard?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I played a bit of the Die Hard
curious
trilogy
for that.
on the Sega Saturn.
There was a Die Hard game I remember, I want to say for the PlayStation, that I think I might have tried.
That's the Die Hard trilogy.
Okay, so I'm mildly curious as to what this would look like on the C64. Yes, we got all the cracks.
Bye-bye.
Oh, so that's Puce. So for anyone out there who's complaining about how long their game takes to load, play with a Commodore 64.
Oh. I take it they didn't have solid-state drives back in the day?
And I can remember, oh god.
The reason for
a lot of these
all
were
of
multiple discs, so you'd have to swap after one part finished.
Yeah, you'd have to load, The reason for all the visual artifacts is that they are taking over video RAM to load executable code. Like, that's not just an animation they're showing you, so that you have something to look at. Because there are plenty of games that loading screens were like this, absolutely blank, possibly one color. Sometimes they would do some kind of a cycling to let you know the thing was actually still working, because it might be going on so long you weren't sure. But the ones that just flash a bunch of random garbage screen characters or a bunch of other stuff, no, they're using video RAM to load the program and its assets.
Activision.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. 32 stories up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never played this or even seen it.
Make their move. Oh, that's the scene, actually, yeah, with the Mercedes driving by with the truck as it's going to the lower deck. Oh, that's funny. A celebration.
I wonder if they got Bruce Willis's likeness.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. And how would you tell even if they did?
The Nintendo game for Die Hard had a really good Alan Rickman likeness. Translated. Take a stand. Blood. Period.
Look, there's his likeness.
That's pretty much that's as best as you're going to get with these side graphics. So yeah, they
Could
did
you
get his
pick him up out of a lineup.
Hey, McGee87 says it looks pretty much same than the version of Nakatomi Plaza on PC.
Really? Okay, see, I haven't seen that. The diest of hards. Now, is that supposed to be an MP5 in his hand? Because
I do have to admit that as a genre for video games, Rogue Cop is maybe less interesting to me than it was when this came out or before.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is it just me, or did he look way too buff in this photo than Bruce Willis really does in the movie?
I didn't know you have multiple muscles in this section of the arm.
He's been taking roids. Also, when did he take his shirt? Oh, yeah, he didn't take his shirt off until the later half of the film, so I guess this is supposed to be after it gets all dirty.
Here's a question. Why does his undershirt go from white to green?
Well, it was gray for a long time after he was crawling through the air ducts and whatnot, but yeah. And eventually it just came off.
Maybe it's just a bad job at color grading?
I want to know, actually, if there's got to be a listing somewhere of mistakes dealing with that particular film, though, is that when he's hanging outside the building from, you remember the helicopter scene where he's basically dangling from the side of the building, holding on to the fire hose. He starts kicking the window with his foot that he previously cut with the glass. Why didn't he kick with the other one?
I cringe when that happens because, like, that's your bad
and
foot.
He doesn't react. He doesn't react from doing that, which I find hysterical. And personally, I just think in acting, he forgot that was the one. But it's just when you're inside looking at him through the glass, though, it's absolutely cringeworthy when you see him kicking with his hurt foot.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. Go figure.
Or at least use the ball of your foot. You know?
I know, he didn't. He was using the front. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, God, there's a timer. All right, we're in trouble. There's a timer going on.
Well,
okay, hello.
It's counting up, not down.
Oh, hello. What's going on? Oh, there's a guy who wants to fight me.
My God. Oh.
Did we just play this game?
We just did Karateka. Yeah, what's going on? I'm supposed to be shooting you. Why am I not shooting you?
You won't kill me.
I think you don't have the gun equipped. Also, did you take any damage there at all? Or
I don't know.
I think maybe you've got maybe there's a cheat on or something.
Oh,
hey, nice. Say no thanks.
Well, I went to get a health pack and now it's loading. Okay. Oh, use first aid, leave. Use first aid? Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay, yes, shower. You did. Yes, the green bar at the bottom right there is your health, and you were in fact almost dead, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, okay, so those are the health bars, your health bar and the enemy health bar.
Wow, okay.
Ugh, blood.
Okay.
You
So, wait a minute. I've got a gun and supposedly I have 8 bullets, but I can't, the triggers aren't doing anything. Okay, I can use the other little things. I mean, I'm literally trying to figure out which one's which. But yeah, I've never played this game before. I have no idea what's going on or how to do anything. No. Oh, shit. He's got a gun.
Oh, crap.
Wait, did he shoot me?
Yep, I think he did.
Map? Looks like a threaded blanket.
What just happened there?
I don't know. My health bar is like down to nothing. I think he's shooting me.
I think you're dead.
I think
I
died
think you've
twice.
been killed twice now.
Yes, I think you're right. And I think when I die, it loads up every single time.
Yep.
They're going to run away.
You've got a bad checkpoint here.
I love Mate says, barefoot. Yeah, well, it's keeping accurate to the movie, I guess. Oh, I think you need to equip the... You lose, cowboy. I love it.
Okay, so they got Alan Rickman in the game.
Yep, they got Alan Rickman.
Right. Now, that looks like Al. That looks like Mr. Rickman, does it not? That's a pretty good likeness for the C64. You could pick him out of a lineup. Okay, did you hear any original music? I didn't hear it. Well, except from the beginning. But there's like no music during gameplay. Kills 2. 1 minute, 23 seconds. I will restart for a second. How do I equip the gun, though? That's what I want to know. Because there's obviously no particular button, or at least from the joystick controller, that seems to equate to equipping weapons. 89, yeah.
Whew. At least in the...
Now, Narc,
I wonder if
you have not... I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say, in the Nintendo version, they actually have glass as a damaging object on the ground that you have to walk around and avoid.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder if this game
that game
that.
I have seen.
Yeah, Maggie87 says, yeah, I remember the first room, but I think I never got very far past the first one. Yeah, well, obviously you can die very easily. But Narc, you have not seen any of the other Die Hard movies besides the first one, right?
Oh, no. No, I've seen Die Hard 2. I've seen the one that Kevin Smith was in, and I don't remember which one that is.
Okay,
did
you see Die Hard?
Yeah, see, I don't think you saw Die Hard with a Vengeance, though. I don't think you saw the one with Samuel L. Jackson, did you?
Maybe not. If I did, I don't remember.
Okay, see, that's the one that you should have seen. Die Hard 2 was terrible.
Like that one.
No, Die Hard 3 was great. In fact, I wish Die Hard 2 would be evaporated from the face of the planet, and it was just the first and the third, and the rest of them I could completely live without.
I got a real big soft spot for Die Hard 2.
God,
it's got the best. It's got the best tagline. Die harder.
No, that's sorry. It's Rennie Harlan, and no. Did I mention no?
It's got great scope. The score is wonderful, and oh gosh, we can take over airports. That's awesome.
Okay, no, that one was terrible.
No, it was so preposterous. It was trying to be topical with the whole Noriega politics, and what were they trying to stick in there and whatnot? The whole weapons aid stuff and whatever, Contra, the whole Contra affair and whatnot. They were trying to shoehorn together into this whole big thing, and yeah, it was convoluted and a mess.
I am not going to the Jai Courtney Die Hard. No, I would watch Die Hard 2 on a marathon for the whole day, then live to A Good Day of Die Hard one more time.
No, just the first and the third. It was Die Hard and then Die Hard with a Vengeance. The rest of them can all, you know. Maggie says Die Hard 2 was a bit loose, but still had a lot of good stuff. I thought it was cheesy and melodramatic, and just it didn't have the cohesion and even remotely the level of emotional engagement that the first one did.
Oh, well, of course, but it
was Rennie friggin' Harlan, man.
Sequel.
You're talking about a guy whose pirate saga ruined a studio. That ought to tell you something. In fact, I'm trying to think. The only Rennie Harlan film that I remotely liked, and it was marginal, I think, was probably the one that he shot with his wife, Gina Davis.
Shoot.
Remember that one?
Oh, the Long Kiss Goodnight?
Long Kiss Goodnight, yeah. That's the only one that of his that I
That's also Samuel
could
Jackson.
honestly say I would watch again, because that had some good dialogue in it. Okay, now, please, equipping weapons. How am I equipping weapons here? What is this equip weapon? Oh, well, the keyboard just went away. So, literally, I'm pressing every single button on here to see whether or not it does anything. Oh, there's a pause. I found the P is the pause button. Okay, that works. There we okay. D is drop. Okay.
You dropped the gun. You've improved the situation.
Right. The D is dropping the pistol, but for some reason, hello.
Try P for pickup then.
I did, but that pauses. Okay, here's weird. I can cycle through with the greater than, less than keys, and that will cycle through inventory. So there is that. But as far as actual, I'm standing over the thing, right? Tab does not do that. Nope.
This game actually is apparently like the same game, the same title on PC and Commodore 64, but they literally use different perspectives. The PC version is a 3D behind the back, third-person perspective with digitized characters. Oh, and this one goes back to the 2D false 3D thing. Oh, all right. Well, hey!
You killed it! There we go. Quit the game. Well, that ought to tell you there. So much for Die Hard. And that gives you an idea how much fun that was. Yeah. Good old inventory management at its finest. Well, we'll have to not come back to that later. Okay. Do we have time for the last one? No, actually, we're 10 over. All right. So do we want?
We started a little bit late. I'm reading this article about this old version of the game, hoping that at some point they'll mention how you manage inventory, like how you equip a gun. But I don't know if we want to. I don't know if we want to wait through the loading scene again to try.
I'm just gonna go to a classic. I'm just gonna go to an old classic because I think that would be easier to handle.
Pitfall.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Pitfall. I mean, there's a reason that this was like a massive hit for the longest time. Actually, assuming I can get my joystick to work.
Why is Pitfall Harry wearing that color shirt?
I don't know.
All the versions of this beside the Intellivision version look wrong to me.
They do. I gotta press F1 So sure enough. Okay. Oh, controller is supposed to be engaged. Yep, Xbox controller.
Someone built a brick wall beneath a jungle?
Strangely enough, yes. You know, there's upper tunnels and lower tunnels and whatever else. Wow, I guess Pitfall has fallen through here.
Oh, did it crash?
Well, I have yet to be able to actually control anything. Strange enough, shift keeps wanting to engage. Yeah, regular AWSD does not work. Controller does not work. That's pause. That's playing. Yeah, let's try resetting and see if we can restart. Maybe didn't like it because I was with the other one in there. Oh, hello. It went tiny. We went itty bitty there. Come I think maybe this emulator's having a problem. Yeah. No, it just probably doesn't like this one. For whatever reason. Oh well, we tried. Okay, one more. Let's see if there's one. Because I don't want to end it on a failure here. There's one more we can do. Okay, Empire is an. Oh, do you remember Beachhead? Blue.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Oh, you remember Bruce Lee?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
yes, you
try
got that
that
in there.
one.
Did we show that one on one of the other episodes as well, or not?
I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Tell you the truth.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick this up over here so I can see the controls before we actually do it. Because every time it wants me to press an F1 key, and there's like no corresponding thing that I can see on this, even with the F keys. Run stop. There's definitely no run stop equivalency. Oh, why is the keyboard going away? Get back here. Yeah, they would not have allowed this with epileptic fits and whatnot, you know, for all the people out there that suffer back in the day. But for whatever reason...
Well, in a lot of cases, those are fast loaders that were added by the crackers. Like, a lot of the original releases, they would not have done that.
Nope.
But the crackers would add a fast loader to it because they had to replace the loader the game gave you to defeat the copy protection.
At least they got Bruce Lee's likeness.
Yep. Let's see. It's just, I remember anytime we wanted to play this game, it would literally take us 45 minutes to an hour to load because it was on actual tape.
But this also had co-op. You could play this local 2-player, so that was one of the games we had that you could do that. And it had asynchronous, where you could basically play this with 1 or 2 player, where one of the enemies was controlled by the other player. F7 doesn't work, huh? Oh, there you go.
That sounded like the Teenage Ninja Turtles theme there for a second.
Yeah. So you jump up and you collect all the little lanterns and the stuff there that's blue, like that's I said they're a ladder or a webbing or something, or that ninja's gonna. That ninja's
no,
gonna
I know.
shank
It's
you.
like, oh, nope. Oh man, the controllers aren't working for this one either. Maybe something happened with my controller.
I think you're invincible in this version anyway. And one NPC just took the other one out.
I have no doubt, but for whatever reason. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that with game controller again.
Yep. They're taking each other out.
Yep. Which is great for me, but sadly. Yeah, none of the keyboard controls and everything are working, so well, maybe I should just like kill this and restart. Maybe the emulator freaked out. Try this again, see if I have more luck.
Oh. So many colors.
Hey, 256.
All right, let's go get Chuck Norris.
Mm.
Why do you hate my knees so much?
Oh, it was a port 1, port 2 thing. Oh, so dumb. Okay. For whatever reason, this game wants you to use port 2.
Yeah, that was the thing about C64 games, is that a lot of them were different in terms of which joystick port they considered the default.
That's weird.
Maybe that's why the other one was not working.
Could be.
Aha, can't get me up here.
No synthesize.
Is it just me, or do you want to use Bruce Lee quotes from Tarantino films? I would kill you. You were to kill anybody, it's called manslaughter. But yeah, the whole point of this game and whatnot, I guess, is to collect all these little lantern bits.
Yeah, all the lamps.
If I recall, it is terribly convoluted. There's, like, massive amounts of levels, especially underground ones.
Well, again, it's another game that probably felt bigger to us when we were, younger than it really was. I can't even say when we were kids. Although actually, what year was this? Because some of the other ones are, they're games that came out in the 90s when I was in college,
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of Popeye a little bit. You guys ever play the Popeye game?
I'm trying to think.
No,
I remember the film from 1980.
This is another one that you can play in a browser. And yeah, this one came out in 84. So this one came out when I was 13. So this one really is a game from childhood.
Technically.
Okay,
did I? Oh. I want to make sure I didn't miss a lamp on that first room there. Oh. Get up there.
Yeah, in fact, actually, there's c64online.com/c64games, which has a bunch of these stuff.
Really?
Yep.
At least the decorations are neat.
All the things that you miss while surfing the web.
Duck Hunt, Maniac Mansion, Lemmings. Oh, Ultima 4.
Look, you can squish yourself.
Boom. Defender of the Crown.
Aha, you want to try to hit me? Boom, you can't.
Raid on Bungling Bay.
Boom.
I love how he still has his face when he ducks like that.
I'm Bruce Lee.
He's just laying on the ground looking right up at you. Ooh.
Hey, ninja. Can't get me. Oh yeah, no.
Did that hurt him?
I have no idea. See if I can kick him in the head. Boom, there we go. Okay, well they just keep spawning in Hulk and Ninja here, so I'm just gonna see if I can continue on for some other rooms. I don't remember how far we actually got with this.
This is another one I'm not sure that we ever finished.
Can I go through up this? No, the
No, that's a barrier.
I'm just wondering if there's some.
So the only exits
technique.
here are left on the middle level or right on the top level, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think landing on him hurts him.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. Okay, so that is jump. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's up on joystick that allows you to jump. Okay, I see. I get it. See, thinking you're jumping is an actual key, but it's not. It's a direction on the pad.
But this is the last on this end because you notice there are hard barriers on all sides of all levels. Except, does that decorative thing on the roof there, is that a barrier or not?
Yeah, you can't get beyond that. I tried on the other side.
Okay, all right, then that's the end here, so you have to find your way down somewhere else.
I think there's a way to drop down once you either collect all the things.
Oh yeah, okay, and if I remember correctly, this is like a hot seat. Like it's not co-op, it's hot seat. It's player one is up until
player one, player
you die,
two.
and then player two would play. But I think there was a mode where you would control the enemy, where basically you could be one of the two enemy characters on the screen and play to stop Bruce Lee.
Yep, see, now the bottom's open. See, now you can actually drop down. And that was something for the longest time we did not figure out. And then we saw this and said, oh my God, this game is huge. You know, I mean, it was hysterical that we suddenly could see and do things that we couldn't before.
This thing on the right basically is like an
upside down waterfall?
No, it's like a conveyor belt, and those three white things at the top are spikes. That's a death trap. So you can use that to go up levels, but you have to get off of it before it kills you.
I don't remember that in a Bruce Lee movie.
Probably not.
There, we have to time this thing right.
I do love that the green guy has got this custom animation, which is like him opening his mouth up to scream as if he's trying to like sound the alarm or something.
Yes. He's over here.
So if we beat this game, does Bruce Lee get arrested or shot?
Oh, how am I supposed to get out of here?
I'm
Bruce Lee. Can I get?
Does this have a thing where you do? Can you do a wall jump in this game? Does it have that?
No, I don't think you can. No, I think that was absolutely. I was.
Then you were just soft locked once you got down there. Then if there isn't some kind of wall run,
unless it's some other
some kind of
I'm missing.
Super
Why did
Meat
I get
Boy
that?
thing.
I don't know. I can't. I can go back up, but there's no way I can get through that barrier, that wall there. So I have to be able to get that lamp at some point.
Maybe you can only get the lamp when it's more white than black?
I don't know. Maybe I gotta land on the little pixels as they're going by.
Yeah, I wonder if that's an open
There
close
we go.
thing.
Okay, that opens up when you grab it.
Yeah,
see that drops me in when I get it. Ooh, Ninja and Hulk can't climb.
It seems like Ninja wants to. Like he's trying to figure it out. I mean, he's trying.
Oh, now they're coming.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, the AI, once I get close to that side, they literally drag all the way over. They want to get me there.
They cross just to bump into a wall.
Whee! And then this turned orange, and you're like, oh my God, this game is endless. And the flaming bits. You remember the flaming bits on the floor?
Yes.
Yep, I remember this bit. You had to time it just right. Aha! He died.
You actually burned?
Oh, no, I burned. Oh, I died. As soon as I move over, that flaming thing is going to go off. I know it. Yep, see? I was right. Hey, Hulk, go set up the thingy.
I don't think those are timed. I think those are just proximity triggered.
Yep.
Yep.
I love it when this environmental hazards affect the bad guys.
Oh, no! I got killed
you stopped to kick
ninja.
him.
I stopped to kill the ninja, and it cost me.
This is kind of awkward to watch because Black Star's reacting to things when you're When you're screaming defeat Plexo, you're spoiling it for me a whole second in advance.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining the anticipation.
I don't remember this in any of the movies. What's happening?
Oh, this is gonna suck.
I'm not even sure what this was supposed to be. Like, I always thought this was like a bed of nails, but then what's the two bits that are moving toward you? Like, what is that even supposed to represent?
At least they were kind enough to go the opposite direction. These people just keep running into their own death traps. It's insane.
See, the funny thing is about growing up with video games like this and knowing that at the time that was the technical available pinnacle, it really gives you a greater appreciation of how far games have come and how much further they even still have to go.
What's a charm to playing simple, very less detailed games like this? Because, you know, your imagination can fill in the blocks for what's missing. Like,
well, to be honest, that's how and why. There was a reason I was talking about it just the other day, that one of the best... Oh, I got killed by that little thing in there. It literally was one of the best experiences of playing video games lately was playing Webbed. I just finished that game the other day. It was absolutely delightful. I highly recommend it. I cannot say enough about it from every aspect of gameplay, design, story, character, progression, puzzles, music, setting. I mean, take your pick. It's just literally top scores across the board. And that's one of the reasons that actually got me into thinking about, as far as gameplay experience and enjoying it, simple stuff like this can be just as, if not more fun than even modern gameplay experiences. Because when you think about all the joy we have with some modern titles and all the things that we have to say about them, and then comparing it to the experience of playing Webbed, which for me was out of the blue. I had no idea about it. I had not seen anything or had heard anything about it. It literally came out of nowhere, and suddenly it was cute overload. And I said, shut up and take my money. And I was playing it incessantly afterwards. So it overall was the most delightful time that I'd had in video games in a long time. And that's what made me start digging around with this. And literally the only reason we're even doing this today is because of Divinity as being unplayable at the moment because of poor Leah's situation. So we wouldn't even be doing that if it weren't for this.
I hope she's
this is
okay.
Absolutely hysterical. This is fun. This brings back such a nostalgic feel. But just gameplay wise, it's fun. You know, it's absolutely silly fun times. It really, really is. So for anybody that never got a chance to experience this, you should at least once. Because despite its foibles and limitations, it is quite the experience. And it's worth it. For all its cheesy simplicity. Not to mention, a lot of these things aren't very hand-holding, you know, and they're sure as heck isn't forgiving.
Oh yeah, because not only do you know what you need to do, or nobody tells you, but like nobody even tells you what it is you're supposed to be looking at.
Oh, please, it wasn't even showing
But everything came with a manual.
Everyone
came with a manual back in these days, so I mean that's how you would know. You'd have the manual to tell you that those white things are lanterns and you're supposed to collect them all.
When do we get nunchucks?
Good question. I don't know if that's an upgrade or something.
Who made all these mechanical tapestries everywhere? Like,
now the question is where do we go from here?
Like
there are two hatches there.
The
I guess they've not opened because you haven't gotten all the lanterns in the area.
What happens when I hit the top over here? Am I going to die?
No, I don't think so.
That brings me up here.
Yes.
See?
Ooh,
new area.
Pretty. Ah!
All right.
I love how the green sumo Hulk guy screams in, "I hate you," before he starts chasing.
Oh. I landed right on top of Ninja. Gotta get our own sound effects. Come on, jump.
Can you jump off
Can
the
you
edge?
even
Or...
do that? What about that purple thing on the far left?
There's a hard barrier after that, though. So you can get onto that and go to the screen to the left. You may need to do that to get to this level. I don't think you can jump off one of these things. I think you can only fall off of it.
Oh, possibly.
Oh.
Yeah, go left, go up, and then left again, and then come back right. Oh, wait, that's climbable. See?
Yeah, that's what I was
That didn't look like a climbable thing.
Because I mean, there's really no other way to get there if you can't.
See, once you get on it, you can't. Yeah, it won't let you get off.
Seems to be causing the AI some trouble as well.
We're gonna get you
technically
later.
Can you even call it an AI at this level of game design?
Sure.
Or is it just scripting?
Sure, I call it.
There's
AI.
2 more. Yep, there's 2 more you missed there.
Too bad you can't punch him in the thingy. Okay, so is there more up here? Oh, hello.
What the?
Look, just because it can't pretend to be a lawyer or steal somebody's artwork doesn't mean it's not an AI. I mean...
Oh! The bull! You remember the bull?
It's... What the heck is happening?
I think there used to be a barrier in the bottom right there, underneath it, and it's making noise to alert you to this fact. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, because this one actually had the 2 spike strips that the floor opens, and you would fall through onto the spikes. So you got to walk across it while it's solid, and then walk down.
That vanishing floor looks like it's got spikes on it.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we drop down again. Or explodies. Can we go up from here? No. Oh no, we gotta jump up. There we go. Oop, don't fall in the thingy. Now where do we go? Because oh, those hidden lamps.
To the right is open. Oh yeah, that didn't look like a lamp, really.
No, it did not. But see, that's just it. I was like, oh, is it hidden in the dark or something?
But I think it's open at the right, at the top right.
Well, see, if these are lamps, yeah, that's one I have to grab. I also got to go back and get the other one down here. Oh, I don't know if I can. It won't let me down again. I'll have to die.
Can you fall off to the left?
Oh no, it won't let me down there. Because there's a lamp. If you notice in the lower spot there, see it's blinking.
But if you walk off here to the left, can you fall down to the bottom level?
No, it's a wall.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It won't let me down.
All right. Well, you might have to come back. Okay, so that's one there. You just
Yep. Oh, I died.
There's 2 there.
The spikes in the ceiling.
Spike.
Yeah, the spikes in the ceiling. Okay. Now I gotta come down here. Get that one. Can I go up from here? Oh, wow. Okay, hello.
Oh, that was a door.
Apparently.
Didn't look like one.
Well, these guys spawn a little bit too quickly. It's like, there's no, what's the point in killing them? You don't really make much progress, you know what I mean? It's like you kill them and they instantly come back. So it is funny throwing them in the fire. Oh, darn, he triggered it as it was going across.
I wish they had the marathon first-person shooter mechanics where they would fight each other if they got accidentally hit each other.
I think the blue curved things are stairwells.
Or at least representative of them.
Yeah. Supposed to be stairwells. Of some description.
No, don't go too darn.
No.
Actually, wait a minute. Can I climb up this ladder? No, I can't. See, I need to get those lamps right above me.
Yep.
And I think the only way I can do it is by climbing up the blue spirals and then jumping across. Nope, but see, unfortunately the way the joystick sensitivity goes, it's a little bit more finessey than you'd think. There we go. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get...
You'll be able to go down the stairs. Can't you go down the stairs?
Yeah, actually, yeah, technically I probably could have... Actually, no, the lowering mechanic,
stairwells
it
are up only?
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, it
so all
flattens you
stairwells are just up.
Unless there's
so you
a
have to
button
fall
that-
down and climb up.
Yeah.
Unless there's some other control.
Oh, tried everyone on the joystick. Alright, that should be everything. So I think the out is this way? And that one. And that one. I go up.
Keep going
Oh,
right.
I have
There's
to go
got to be a
straight
way
across.
to
Yeah.
get up over there.
Oh, that was
Maybe not.
collectible. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that opened up another part of the level.
Oh, climb up one level and then jump right.
Oh,
and
and
go
then off to the right again.
side
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it opened up that part. Oh. Right through the door into flames. That's no fun.
Now we're in Undertale.
You can go up here from the left, or have you already done that? Oh, look out the sword. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe not. I thought that was an exit.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a way up too, but apparently not. Well, those ones apparently have doors on them. But sadly, you can't crawl down faster than it comes up.
Okay, so are the three things in the middle, though, are those three different doors, then?
Oh, possibly. So I did the one on, what, the far left,
Far
I think?
left,
So
I
maybe
think.
gotta
So
go...
we tried one of the others.
Oh, now it's going down.
Oh, well, just wait.
I have to wait. I have to wait till it changes direction. Or do I trigger it? I don't know if that was a triggering thing, or if it's just a cycle through.
I don't remember now. It was going up at some point, wasn't it?
I'm gonna outrun it.
Try.
Go up the thingy. There you go.
Yeah, okay. This is a new area. Fresh lamps on the floor below you.
Boom. Can't get that symbol there. Okay, so this spiral staircase is here. There's a lamp there. Oh, jeez. Right into that. I blame the ninja. Okay.
I think you can go off the top to the right.
Yep. Okay. So
Okay, so now you're back here. So now try the far right.
Okay,
What?
here's a lamp.
I do
Oh,
not
there's
get
one.
that transition at all.
No,
It's
it's kind of
a
hard making a
little-
mental map of where you actually going here. It doesn't
Yeah.
really.
Oh, it's a little convoluted, but okay.
Because the
It's
start
far
of the
left.
game
Yang.
is very practical looking.
Yeah, well, the yin and yang in the bottom I know is a collectible. We need to be able to get that. I'm assuming if I get this lamp, the door will open. Yes. Okay. Aha! New section. Oh,
Whoa.
boy. I have a feeling I gotta try and collect all those things as I'm running by, maybe, or just avoid the floor.
Let's save and find out. Oh,
I almost
Yeah.
made it. Oh, so close.
not the best sound to play in the background either. Just constant tappings on the mic.
No, there were certain video signals that the C64 would make where showing certain graphics would cause noise through the composite signal if you were using a TV instead of a monitor.
Oh?
So like they would be, if there were animation loops happening on the screen, sometimes they would be rhythmic sounds that went with them that were caused by the EM radiation from them, basically.
Yeah, the coils could only block out so much, and depending on the frequencies or whatnot, it was less effective than you thought.
Okay, how the heck were you supposed to get through this without so many lives?
No idea. And now these ones are like literally strobing together in the middle. Oof.
Oh my goodness! Now this is gonna be painful.
Yeah, mentally and physically, trust me. And I'm doing this on an Xbox 360 Elite controller, so yeah, didn't even have something this good back in the day. In fact, what was the controller that you used that did actually have the same DIN ports for both?
I had the
Amiga
Epix,
and the 64.
The Epix joystick that had the kind of soft cover, and like you held it in your left hand, and there was a trigger for the left index finger, and then the top of it was an analog stick.
Oh, all over again.
Yep. Well, old school video games, practice makes perfect. The only other option that you had for any of these things was get good. That's it. No hand-holding, no coddling.
It was called the Epix Boss.
Yeah, great stick.
I'm sorry, no, the Boss was the big Thrustmaster-like flight stick that they made.
See, if you get too soon, you can get over one, but not the subsequent ones. It's weird. And the funny thing is, it's at such a weird angle. There we go. Oh, phew. Wow, okay. That one.
Okay, the 500 XJ.
Oh, it's stuck now. It's literally at like such a cockeyed angle because the differential between jumping vertical and jumping horizontal at an angle is so small. See, it makes me want to jump up when I wanted to make it go at a sideways. Nope, nope. Oh no, it's right in the end there. Okay, we may have to wrap this up over here.
Were you jumping straight up on purpose there, Blackstar?
No. See, that's the problem. See, the discerning difference between vertical and an angled thing is so sensitive and narrow. It wasn't designed for the discerning capabilities of an Elite controller that wasn't designed or made until 20-something odd years later. It literally actually, I'm wondering if maybe the D-pad might be a better option.
It might be.
I think, yeah.
Well, I can hit the D-pad cornering a little bit more consistently. So yeah, maybe I can try that. It's more consistent, but going right is way easier than, actually, going left is way easier than going right. No. That was just a timing thing.
Nice. Please, can you not save state here?
No. What, save state? What, are you kidding me? There's no such thing, my friend.
Red Gandahar
Commodore
on Twitch.
64s.
Thanks, Red Gandahar. Oh, they don't have an article on that. They just have a stub.
Oh my god, do it. Blackstar, you got it.
I'm a gamer!
Yay!
Yeah. Good show, sir.
Yep. D-pad.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, only the purple part is climbable.
Yep. I gotta go down again? Yeah.
I think you've got to go back down, climb up, dropped off to the right from the top.
These two should be a comic duo.
You think so? Ninja and Hulk?
The immortal Ninja and Hulk. Every time they die, they keep coming back.
Those are technically the Ninja and the Green Yamo, a large unarmed warrior styled as a sumo wrestler but who attacks with punches and kicks.
Okay.
I don't remember that from a Bruce Lee movie. I'm going to stop saying that now.
On platforms with sufficient graphic support, Yamo's skin is pictured as green, although in the cover art he has a natural human skin tone. Multiplayer mode allows a second player to control Yamo, or to allow two players to alternately control Bruce.
We used to do that. Narc and I used to actually play this game that way.
Do you remember why we did that?
No.
Because it was a way to cheat. Because while the player was controlling Yamo, the computer wasn't doing it. So we could make a fake co-op mode out of it by having one player take over the Yamo character. And if you were idle for too long, the computer would take back over again.
That makes sense.
Okay. Now the question is, okay, I triggered that one, so now where do I go? Oh, I can go straight up. Okay, cool. Oh! Got that one there. Okay. Now, here's my other question. How many levels are in this game? Because I think this is probably the farthest I've ever come.
Let's take a look. Well, you're basically immortal because the enemies can't damage you, so it's only the hazards that are getting you.
Yes and no. See, when I die, though, I mean, I have to start over from wherever I'm going, so my progress can be hindered.
This game was in the top 10 of the UK software charts in May 1985 and topped the Atari chart by July 85. The following month, it was the number 8 on the all-format chart and number 1 on the Atari chart.
Oh, maybe I can, oh, wait a minute. I might have enough space I can actually drop. I didn't bother looking. Hold on.
Okay, the game has 20 screens. On the 20th screen, Bruce Lee finally faces the evil Fire Wizard, and on completing the game, it loops again.
What? No, I didn't want to jump.
Starting in the second loop, Ninja and Yamo are replaced immediately as soon as they are killed, and safe spots in the room with multiple electrified combs are removed.
Joy. Aha! I can duck. Oh, no, I don't want to jump! What do you... I gotta start using the D-pad more. So he keeps wanting to jump and punch when I don't want to do that. See, why is... Yeah, see, I think the controller's freaking out. It's like... It's punching and moving when I'm not doing it. Okay, there we go. No, I want to jump up and get the thing. Oh, maybe I have to go to the left. Oh,
you gotta go to the
left
left and climb up that one there.
That's what it is. Okay, I was wondering why that wasn't reachable. Now I know.
Yeah, because that one hangs down lower than the one you're looking at.
All right, duck. No, not too far. Darn it.
How many screens do we think we've seen so far out of 20?
That's what I was going to ask you. Oh, don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh! The timing and that all wrong. Don't stop doing it twice. It keeps literally making me do 2 jumps, and I just want to do 1. Stay here.
There's apparently a sequel to this.
Oh, really? What is it called?
Bruce Lee: Return of Fury.
Nope. Stop. Thank you. Ugh. How many screens did that have? Oh, I can't go up. No! It won't let me up.
Return of Fury is a continuation of the original game Bruce Lee, developed by Datasoft in '84. It features all the classic gameplay in a new world. Bruce Lee's longtime foes, the Yamo and the Ninja, return, always hell-bent on foiling Bruce's challenge. 35 years later, the
Yes.
Emperor has rebuilt the Forbidden World. Enemies regrouped and came back stronger. Somehow the Emperor returned. There was no backing out of the challenge ahead. Be like water, my friend, and you will be victorious. The legend has returned, and the adventure continues. Up to 3 players simultaneously using... Oh, God. The name of the company that is claiming to have made this is Protovision.
All the War Games reference fans will love that.
This is on itch.io. So you can just download it, and it is a Commodore 64 disc file. So it could be played in this emulator just like the real one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the game, and it's playing almost exactly the same. Interesting. Although their background moon looks pretty.
Yes, from here, question deck. Yeah, from here you head right while holding the yellow bar till you reach the other side. Yeah, I have a feeling that's probably what it is. But at the same time, though, I think, we're pushing almost an hour beyond our normal thing, so
yeah,
we're probably going to want to pack it up right over here. But we'd like to thank everyone for sticking in. We'd like to apologize for the echo gameplay references, so please skip over that.
For a second, I thought there was an echo. I'm like, wait, what's echoing? What's got?
No, the dolphin. Yes, please.
Look, we didn't do that. I mean, like we didn't cause.
We didn't need to talk about it either. But anyway, this was definitely a lot of fun. I'm certainly hope that you guys had an enjoying watching some of the old classics that we grew up with.
That was great.
Wasn't it? I mean, hey, when life gives you lemons. But yeah, this is what we spent a lot of our techno childhood, and this was the pinnacle of gameplay, and all the joys that we had and whatnot. And playing Webbed and playing some of the other games that we had overall, and even some of the harken back ones that we did previous, were always some of the most fun that we had in this realm. So we wanted to share some of that, and we certainly hope you had a chance to come along and enjoy the ride. Hopefully at some point, because I do want to do Project Firestart when we get the discs and the images and all that squared away.
I mailed you an image that should play.
Yeah, that is a fun time, but that's a really long, extensive game. That could be its own episode, so or two.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll probably have to do that at some point, because again, I just got this emulator, and hopefully once you sort everything out and figure out how it works, we'll have everything else squared away. Anybody want to say anything else before we bail?
I would just say that hopefully, if there are no more technical problems, we will be back to Divinity Original Sin next week. And I think for the week after, but then there's going to have to be a break. I have scheduling conflicts on the 2 Saturdays after that, but we will be back on March 4th, planning on doing Destiny 2 Lightfall.
Ooh, modern gaming. Yeah, that'll be fun. She Squad in the chat says, yeah, Blast from the Past. Nice Lemon C64 reference there. Oh, yeah. No, the good old days. There's a reason they were so good. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. You certainly hope you enjoyed the Rampancy.net playthrough of classic Commodore 64 games. Please feel free to check out all of our stuff on our YouTube channel at Rampancy.net. And for all schedule listings and or changes, please feel free to check out our website schedule listings at Rampancy.net/schedule. So until next time, I am Blackstar. He is Nargajan. He is Jail. We are Rampancy. And we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.